Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome back. If you're returning, welcome in. If you are new here, happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. We have a new deck to open, so it's kind of a twofer today. Not just personals, but we'll open a new deck as well. Hi, how are you? Welcome in. Hi, J Sheree. How are you? Welcome in. Hello, Resia. Leon, Rachel. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I just realized I forgot my water. I might have to run out and get it really quick. I'm good, Resia. Thank you. Hello, Shhateria. Let me go grab my water real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Thank you guys for being patient. I would never get through all of you guys without water. So I do have some of that strawberry kombucha. The same batch from last week is so good. So that's my tea for tonight. It's my tea. But I also have my black cumin seed oil, which is also kind of like a tea. Super good for inflammation, super yummy. Hi, Jean. Hi, Crystal. And hi, Shhateria. Thank you guys for being patient. While I grab my water, I appreciate you. And I have my list ready. And I have a new deck. Let's unbox a new deck today. And we'll do angel messages today. So I got my favorite angel cards. Well, not all my favorite angel cards. I have another angel tarot deck. But I'm called to use this new one. Check it out. So let's get started with the list. J Sheree, you were in first. It probably won't go in order, guys, because I'm just going to try to write everybody I remember. So we have J Sheree, Rachel, Resia, Shhateria. Oh, Leanne, do you want a reading as well? Let me know. Shhateria. Lynn. Lynn, Jean. Oops, Jean. I put an M at the end. Oh my gosh. Eddie, I can give you, I'm not going to call you a slave or any of that, but I can put you on my list, Mr. Eddie, for a reading. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jean. Forgive me for my butchering of your name, my love. It's just been one of those days. It's been one of those weeks. Oh, no. I am not superior, but I appreciate your affection. Boop, boop, boop. Let's get you plugged back in here, guys. Here we go. Wait and see if we get a couple more people. We've got a few more spots. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful weekend. I will. I'm so glad, Resia. I am so glad. so grateful. I'm so happy to work with you guys, both on and off YouTube. I appreciate hearing from you. Even if I can't always reply, guys, I do try to read everything, and I do try to reply when I can. Hi, Tiny Fox. Hi, Blessings. We're doing great. Tiny Fox, you are number 8. Blessings, you are number 9. So good to see you guys. Thank you, Rachel. Absolutely not a fetish page. That is correct. My day, Tiny Fox, has been pretty uneventful, and I have to say that that is the way I enjoy my Sundays. So I am happy. I am happy that it was unexciting. You know, nothing, no surprises, no big surprises. This is a nice fat deck. Let's look at this. Has a good book with it. It's very rare that you get such a thorough book, so that'll be fun to thumb through at some point. If we get any cards that I need help with, we'll look at it. And then it's angels. The whole deck is angels. Guardian angel messages, tarot. And it reminded me of these Doreen Virtue decks, so I figured we would pair them up. But I also have this really good Kyle Gray angel prayer, so we'll hold on to those. And let's get these shuffled. I have space for 2 more, so while I'm shuffling, we'll see if anybody else comes in. Sip. I love that black cumin seed oil. That is the most delicious stuff. When it comes to like naturally medicinally beneficial stuff, it hits just right. My day was good. Thank you, Eddie. It was beautiful. Low-key uneventful, as I said. We have plans tomorrow, guys, so I'm going to try to be quick tonight. Maybe a little quicker than usual. So forgive me in advance, because I do want to make sure that we get a decent bedtime tonight. Hi, David. Let me get you on the list. How are you? Welcome in. I'm good, thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys have all had a blessed week. Thanks, Forlorn. Would you like a reading today? If anybody would like to be added to the reading list, I have one more spot before I get started. I will open the list up again, just so you know. Oh, thank you so much, love. Let me pin you there. Oh, I don't know if it's going to show it if people tap on it. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, I had to test it out. Okay, Azul, I will add you. Beautiful name, Azul. I like it. Is that a color or like a color in Spanish? Azul, it sounds familiar. Am I mistaken? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Is that blue? Thank you, Forlorn. Okay, blessings. Well, if you come back later, I'll save you your spot, blessings. No big deal. Thank you for dropping in and saying hello. I appreciate you. Okay, J Sheree, do you have a question? Do you have a question today? I do have some nice rocks. Thank you, Forlorn. I don't really consider the tarot to be black magic. I think that all comes from the user, whether or not they're a healing-minded person or otherwise, you know. I like to remind people not all healers are readers and not all readers are healers. It's good to use discernment either way. But I do have some beautiful rocks. I do have some. There's more over here. And there's more over here. I have a lot of cute rocks. Hi, Bluebird. I was gonna say blue flower. Let me get you on the list, love, and then we're gonna get started. J Sheree, I see your question. Thank you. I hope you are well, Bluebird. I hope school is going well. Yes, Tiny Fox. I love that. I love that. Azad, I can add you to the list. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to get started, guys. The list is going to be closed momentarily so that I can get through some of these. Okay, J Sheree, let me go back up to your question. When can we get a job? J Sheree, didn't we just talk about this? Did we not instill enough hope in you, my love? Did we not? I thought we saw fall. I thought we saw summer, fall, maybe spring. There was like interviews and then movement in late fall, winter. Thank you, Forlorn. I appreciate it so much. So let's see. When can J Sheree expect a job? What kind of movement can we expect for J Sheree? What direction is J Sheree's career moving in? Oh, look at that. 8 of Waters. So searching, empowerment, it says fulfillment. Usually 8 of Cups is about walking away from mindsets that are no longer serving us. 10 of Swords in reverse. Endings, recovery, and freedom. J Sheree, so there's this stuck feeling here, okay? Like a cycle hasn't ended. This would be that struggle bus that you're talking about. But what this really has to do with, I think, is the mindset of the difference between looking for a job that doesn't exist yet and being in the knowing that the job that is right for you is already yours. It's a really hard mindset to master, to be in the joy of something that you feel like you have not received yet. But Spirit really wants you to know that they're leading you in the right direction, even if you can't see it. Even if you don't see or feel them with you, they are trying to help you move through this. You see the hourglass? I almost forgot what it's called. You see the hourglass? So it's like they're trying to hurry things for you and get you unstuck. Okay, but they need you, J Sheree, they need you to believe in yourself on this one. Not just yourself, but believe in fate, in your angels, and where they're sending you. There are going to be options coming. Look at this, 444. along with Seven of Water. So Seven of Cups, there are going to be options. There's going to be choices. There's going to be more than one offer coming through for a job. Maybe several offers to interview. Okay, I'm also getting, I love that it's 444 because 4 to me is all about stability. Okay. So that's a very good energy to have coming through, especially in a reading about career. Let me get one more out of this, and then we're going to grab one of the angel oracles, J Sheree. So there are going to be options. So what else, Spirit, could we know about J Sheree's job? How quickly, when can J Sheree expect it? I'm laughing because I heard when J Sheree, yeah, takes creative action. Look at that. When J Sheree takes action, opportunity, creativity, action. There is something here, I am sure, I am positive, J Sheree, that you're putting out applications. Keep doing that. Keep doing that, and it will be fruitful. There will be a lot of offers for interviews coming through. Let's get you an Archangel card. Oh, that's a good question, Forlorn. That's a self-actualized moment. There is no other way around it. But I can add you to the list, and we could ask the cards. Let's see, J Sheree. Let's get you one more angel message about your career. Steady progress. Yeah, just keep doing those applications. It says, we acknowledge you for your progress. You've made... we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions. So that's 2 cards about action. So just don't get discouraged. Keep moving forward. Keep taking action, J Sheree. Keep applying for those jobs. I don't have a when here. There's no timeline. Only that as long as you continue to make this steady progress and this steady action, you are going to have options coming in. You will have opportunities for interviews. Opportunities for travel. I am drawn to the wings on here. And the wings to me, especially on a staff, speak of Mercury. So messages coming through. So follow up on the applications that you have already put out. I feel like, J Sheree, there may be some positions that have already closed, but the companies have other positions where you might be suitable that you have not applied for. So make sure you're reaching out to companies where you've been applying, okay? And double checking, A, that they got the applications, B, if they have openings, and C, if they have other openings that might fulfill your requirements, that you might be suited for and or better suited for. I don't have a timeline. I don't feel like the timeline has shifted much since our last conversation. But I do feel that that action that you're taking is going to progress you forward in a favorable way. Oh yeah, look, right on the bottom is communication. Inspiration, communication, adjustments. So definitely reach out and speak to people about what is available, even if the positions that you didn't get are no longer available. You know, if you've been passed up for certain positions, I am getting this vibe that there could be other positions available that you are unaware of. And on the bottom of the angel card is shower of abundance. So it's, thank you, Spirit. That's a beautiful card. It says to heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. It says, as we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow. J Sheree, that's a lot about that mindset, that scarcity mindset. Okay, make sure that you keep yourself in a higher vibration, my love. I know it's really hard. I know you're struggling, and we're sending you a ton of love. And we're going to send some extra prayers up for you this week that you have a breakthrough, that you get the job rolling. I was going to say, get the ball rolling on a new position. I still feel like it's going to be a minute, J Sheree, but it's almost like there's a bunch that are going to come in all at once, and you're going to have a choice, okay? Which is kind of ideal if you think about it. Absolutely, Crystalline. Absolutely. Rachel, do you have a question? Forlorn, for that type of thing, I'm not a professional, you know. These are for discernment only, but I would call a doctor, or call somebody that can help you with that. There are a lot of people out there that are trained to help with that better than I am. But what I can offer you is the knowledge and understanding that there have been several of us who have been in that position, and we have come through the other side stronger and better for having learned coping mechanisms necessary to transmute those feelings, to get rid of that struggle, to address that struggle. I wouldn't necessarily say that everything that we're given gets rid of that struggle, but it makes that struggle easier to handle when you start to learn healthier coping mechanisms. Sure, Rachel, that's so sweet of you. Forlorn, would you like me to pull a couple cards for you? Rachel said she would give up her spot for you if you would like a couple cards drawn, and we could talk about it. We are sending you a ton of love, Forlorn. I think you will find that several of the people in the collective have had similar experiences. Well, let me get you a couple cards here out of this angel oracle, and we'll see what comes up. Let's see if it's helpful. We have a very loving and beautiful collective here. As long as you're not rude in the chat, they're generally speaking very nice. Focus on service. Thank you, Spirit. What a beautiful message. Focus on service. This helped me a lot when it came to depression. Focusing on my channel, focusing on helping bring healing to others, focusing on helping others to develop a richer spiritual, physical, mental life, okay, has been a lot about focusing on service. It says your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds your everything. Oh, feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream and giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. And then the other card said, listen, okay, so if you're struggling to find a place where you can, these are gorgeous cards. Even the picture, Rachel, you're right. I love the fairies with the angel. It's like a very fairy-esque angel as well. So focusing on service can really help with transmuting those feelings, forlorn. This also says, this other one says, listen. It says, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the desires manifestations. I love this. This is actually beautiful advice. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Forlorn, if you do not know what type of service, or you don't feel like you have a place to serve or to be of service to others, ask your angels. Even if you're not the type to pray, I think people would people would be surprised what comes through if they just ask the universe. I feel like there is something that's going to come through either via meditation or prayer that is going to be an inspiration of where you can find purpose, a deeper purpose for yourself. I see the 1111 now too. A deeper purpose for yourself where you not only would be enriching your own life, but enriching the lives of people around you. Want to get a few more for you, Forlorn. I hope this is a little helpful, Forlorn. I hope that this message is finding you and helping you where you are. We as a collective would love to lift you up with light. Spirit. Holy Spirit. A couple more cards here. Thank you. There's one. A couple more cards for a good message. Thank you. Gracious. You're capable. The Queen of Earth is coming out, Forlorn. This is like an energy of nurturing, being able to nurture yourself. If you have spent a lot of time nurturing others and you feel like you have not had an opportunity to nurture yourself, when I see gracious, I'm thinking of like extending grace to yourself. There's an energy of self-forgiveness, also an energy of recognizing your own divinity. Okay, recognizing what in you is truly you and what is of the outside world, seeing, understanding, and knowing that. I like to call them energetic boundaries with self. Look at this. I'm coming out. I love it. So seriously, though, we have the magician. The magician has all of the tools to change their situation. The magician understands that everything that they need in the world is already theirs. It's at their fingertips. They're the universe experiencing self. They're able to pull things towards them to enrich their life. They have, as you can see, they have every element. So they have the cups for water. They have the staves for fire. They have the coin for earth. And they have the sword for air. It's like, no, I was going to say self-mastery, but quite frankly, everybody in this group knows that the Chariot is my self-mastery card. But this is sort of the magician is like the willingness to approach self-mastery, the willingness to take it on as a task, the willingness to dig deeper and understand all of the elements of self in order to create a better. I almost said future, but I'm hearing from my guides to say present, that it's a present action, okay? So it says manifestation, empowerment, and preparedness. To me, the preparedness in this context, forlorn, is the learning better coping mechanisms for yourself, okay? Transmitting, or I was going to say transmutation, which is like taking that energy and pouring it into something productive, something of service to yourself and to others. That helps to transmute the energy into something positive. It helps take the shadow and shine light on it so that you can heal what is underneath the surface. And then what I really love is coming out behind that was abundance with the Empress. And it says creation, abundance, and again, this action, this action card, this taking action. I also love the purple colors coming through. I want to suggest for you, forlorn, to look into a violet light meditation. I feel like that could be very useful to you. You may want to also try binaural beats, okay, for the crown chakra. This is going to help you with your connection to spirit and to purpose, okay? I hope that was super helpful for you, love. We are always here. We're actually here twice a week. We're here on Wednesdays and we're here on Sundays. And anytime you want to come and share with us, you feel free. We are here. Okay, Tiny Fox. Thank you, love. Lay in, I'll add you right now. I'll put you right in Tiny Fox's spot. You're welcome, forlorn. Seriously, though, if you ever need somebody to talk to, you don't hesitate at all to reach out to the collective here, either myself or just coming in for the group chats. If you don't feel confident enough reaching out, we're here. Rachel, you don't have a question? You're up. Do you want me to grab one from the bowl, Rachel? Do you want to be brave enough for a bowl question? You're welcome, forlorn. I hope that was helpful. I feel that if you spent some time in silence, which it can be really, really hard. It's a difficult challenge when somebody is feeling the way that you are to sit in that silence. But there is something about the answers to the question of what you can do to be in service, and it's in service to self and in service to others. It's in service to higher self. And I also want you to know that, forlorn, it's little steps. You don't have to make any giant changes, okay? One of the very easiest things that you can do for yourself physically, spiritually, and mentally, and I bet you half of my crowd knows exactly what I'm about to say, is anybody guessing? Anybody guessing? What would I suggest first? What is the first step I suggested every week, guys? I see 3333 at the top. Definitely make sure you're hydrating, okay? Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. You're welcome, forlorn. Make sure you're hydrating. I'll tell you, one of the biggest turnarounds for my anxiety and depression was realizing that I was chronically dehydrated. So it's one of my services to others is to remind them to hydrate. We are complicated houseplants. Thank you, Rachel. You're so sweet. I love my collective here. You guys are all just so amazing. Jamie, I can add you. Yes. Rachel, do you want a question out of the bowl? A general? Or did you think of a question? Sometimes we're just over here being silly, too, forlorn. If you need a good laugh, sometimes I'm just over here being super silly. We, Jamie, you've been added. We really are. We are complicated houseplants. We need all the same types of elemental exposures to stay healthy. You want one from the bowl? Okay, let's do it. Let me move the list. Okay. Okay, Jamie, you're on the list, and when I get to you on the list, okay, it fell out. When I get to you on the list, we'll review your question. Okay, love. Guys, I'm tongue-tied today too. It's so weird. I feel like it's my first live ever. It's such a strange feeling. Ooh, Rachel. This is a good question. This was the first one that I wrote for the bowl. How are you being protected? How are you being protected? And what a beautiful one to come out with the deck. And I think I'm going to be drawn to this angel deck for this one. It is a fantastic question. I love it. So I am drawn to this deck. So let's pull this one out. Let's get some air in it. We'll get at least one out of here. And then we'll pull some tarot on it. How is Rachel being protected, Spirit? How is Rachel being protected on her spiritual journey? How is Rachel being protected? Thank you, Spirit, for all these beautiful messages. We appreciate them so much when we receive them with gratitude and love for ourselves and for each other. Please remember, guys, these readings are for discernment. Take only what resonates and inspires you on your journey and leave the rest. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. I appreciate it. Hi, Cyan. How is Rachel being protected? How is Rachel being spiritually protected at this time? Signs from heaven and connection with music. Signs from heaven and connection with music. Connect with music. Okay. Says, thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. So definitely your angels showing up. And Rachel, they're reassuring you frequently that you are protected, but they're doing it through these synchronicities, through little trinkets, through little ways that you know your ancestors are reaching out to you. I'm being shown like, what's that? The one where the cardinal, right? My grandparents always said cardinals were your ancestors popping in to say hi. So I'm seeing like your ancestors popping by either as blue jays or cardinals and letting you know. And it's like they're constantly around you. There's constantly little things. Oh, I love that. That is really good protection, Rachel. That is very funny that you found your dream catcher. That is a very good, but there again with synchronicities. Did I not say with synchronicities? So that's a beautiful confirmation. And it says, thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. So I think another one of the ways that they're protecting you is just by lifting your spirit when you're feeling down. Like when you put on a favorite song, Rachel, when you listen to an album that really lights you up, that's a form of spiritual protection. It builds your auric field around you and it helps dispel any negativity or bad feelings or ill feelings towards you. Also, you guys, I wanted to let you know because I had issues this week with receiving messages over on Facebook through the Meta business pages. And I noticed that, excuse me, guys, if you click on the profile photo, a little send a message will pop up at the bottom of the screen, and you should be able to send me a message through there. for whatever reason, they have removed like all of the easy and obvious ways to contact people on Meta Business. I'm telling you, they have done such a horrible thing to. I just wanted a Facebook page, guys. When they switched it over to Meta Business, they messed it all up. Ooh, hey. I love this. So how else are they protecting you? Oh, I can't wait to show you what just fell out. Rachel, I don't know if they're feeding your confidence or if they're just sending confident people towards you, but I feel like it's more about your confidence and your passion that, again, is creating this light, creating this flow around you, creating this balance. Thank you, Spirit. Speaking of balance, so we have charity, generosity, and windfall. Six of Earth is always about getting that balance, that reciprocity back from the universe. But again, with like emotional balance, right? A King of Waters. So it's interesting. So we have compassionate, understanding, and trustworthy. So they're protecting you by sending you compassionate, understanding, and trustworthy people. They are also sending generous people, okay? Oh, you are all set, Forlorn. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us at all. You don't have to apologize. We are absolutely okay. Thank you for blessing us with your presence this evening. We appreciate you. So then the other thing, Rachel, that came out was this Knight of Fire. Hello. That's why I was like, oh, I got wicked excited about this dude. But it says confident, passionate, and adventurous. And I feel like what's really going on is like a combination of these two cards. It's like the confidence you have in your own compassion, in your own understanding, and in your own integrity helps protect you. It helps lead your path of discernment in such a way that it's like you know exactly who you should give to and who you should hold back from. And that is definitely one of the big ways that your spirit guides are protecting you. But let me get you one more. They may send somebody towards you as a protective vibe, somebody who creates containment for you, a passionate person who is emotionally balanced. Yes, please. Right, Rachel? Let me get one more for you, though. Tell me one more way, Spirit, that you are protecting Rachel. Tell me one more way that you are protecting Rachel on her journey. One more way you are protecting Rachel. Oh, okay, maybe. King of Fire. Inspirational, charismatic, innovative. So through inspiration, oh, thank you, Spirit. That's beautiful. I just heard, Rachel, by inspiring your healing journey. These three together, it's like inspiring you, creating passionate avenues for you to heal through, to regain this balance through. Those are ways that you are being protected spiritually right now. I'm almost getting, Rachel, like these. Do you know when you open up Google and you get all these different articles? It's like lately you've been peppered with some very helpful self-help type articles. Like things about your mental well-being that you've been absorbing. I'm not getting that this is something that you've specifically been searching for. Like it's not something you're specifically looking up, but you're just in that natural algorithm of. I don't know if it's a combination of like, because it does say inspirational, charismatic, and innovative. So it could just be certain people that you've recently started following that are really encouraging your wellness, your well-being, your mental health, and that is very beneficial to you. I see this little bird here. It's like Spirit is sending those creators towards you, sending the inspiration, sending the motivation. Oh, I love that, Rachel. Those are beautiful cards. I really like this angel deck. I'm glad that I broke it open today. I thought about holding on to it for another day, but I'm glad that I busted them out. Oh, I love salmon. We can ask. Actually, I know exactly what deck I would ask about salmon. I know exact. Oh, I could see the mountain card in my which deck is that? The Gilded Reverie Lenormand. I'm just gonna pull one, guys. I just have to be one. Yes, I do that all the time, Rachel. I do that all the time. And you know, you don't always want, like, you don't want to, like, delete friends. So sometimes I mean, I admittedly unfollow people, you know, if there's super, like, unhealed energy coming off of them, you know. I think so, Shhateria, too. I think it's such a beautiful collective over here. I'm so blessed. Rachel, I started doing that too, even with readers. Like, there used to be readers that I really enjoyed. And lately I realized that they were always just trying to, like, incite anger or disdain or something. And I really had to start pulling back on certain readers. Let's see. Will Forlorn catch a fish? Will Forlorn catch salmon this week? Will we see salmon this week? I mean, you might catch something. I saw a ring. Are you going to catch a girl? Like, what is that about, Spirit? All right. Are we going to catch... See, are we going to catch... I mean, there's a ship. There's a ship coming through. You may catch something other than a girl. There's a ship and a ring. One more try here, Spirit. Oh, yes. That was the card that I thought would come out too. I was like, if you got this fish, you're gonna catch a salmon, because it's literally the fish with my fishies. So the fishy card did come out. That was the one I was hoping would come out. That was the one I saw, and I was like, I know that I have a card that makes me think, yes, you'll catch fish. So yes, come back and let us know how gigantuan your salmon is. We will want to know. We will want to, maybe we'll want to see it. I don't know. I don't know how we post over here. We're going to have to get the little community page up and running. I was waiting for the fish. Absolutely. Okay. Rachel, that's a beautiful energy for you. Sorry, you guys, I got sidetracked by the fish. I couldn't help it. Resia, you are up. Rachel, it's a beautiful reading. I hope so. Be a believer. Be a believer, Forlorn. Always believe. Always believe good things are coming towards you. I was going to say, I always believe good things are coming towards you, but it's even better if you can believe that they're already here, they're already yours. That is the best mindset, guys, to be in. Hi, Aries. That the abundance is already yours, that you're already experiencing it. As I would tell Aries, why are you telling yourself you're not already the King of Pentacles? Claim it and own it. Resia, there you are. Feelings towards you. What are his feelings towards you? What are his feelings towards you? Let's get one first out of the Angel Prayer stack. What are his feelings towards Resia? Spirit, what are the feelings towards Resia? How is Resia's beloved feeling? Move your body, okay? You need to get outside. You need to get shaken. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. So I'm getting mixed messages about this. This may be something that they are doing. something that they've taken up. They could be thinking more about their physique, right? They could be more concerned with their health lately. Now, how does this pertain, Spirit, to Resia? How is Resia influencing this physical journey, or the physical journey of her beloved? How is he feeling about her? Why are the feelings that he has towards her motivating him? Wow, we have a 10 of Cups on the bottom. Family, love, blessings. All right, Spirit, so tell us more. How does Resia's beloved feel about her? Interesting. We have a King of Air and a Queen of Water. So the way that he's feeling about you. So I'm getting that this is on like a spiritual, oh, you're dieting, so that might be you. But I'm getting, Resia, that makes perfect sense for the message that's coming through right now. Because with the loving, the giving, and the psychic, what I'm getting specifically with this Queen of Waters is the way he's getting your energy through the spirit world right now, the way that he's receiving it. Because what also came through was compromise, self-control, and moderation. If that doesn't say diet, I don't know what else would. But there is something about that making the signals that you're sending clearer, okay? They're allowing not only the transmission of it out, but how he's receiving it is getting clearer. Fasting, guys, if you do it the right way, in a healthy way, if you decide to do it, look it up. I've used intermittent fasting in the past. It's really good for your health when it's done appropriately. Okay, and always ask your doctor before you start it. If you do decide to get into intermittent fasting, definitely speak to a doctor about it. But one of the ways that it's coming through for him is like, I'm sorry, I got distracted by the card. There's this, I was just looking at it. This is the first time I've seen these decks, guys. So we have the King of Air coming through. And I just heard it's like melting the ice. It's like the more you take care of your body, the more you take care of your health, the clearer the message over the airwaves. Like if you think about the psychic signals that we send to each other as being like radio frequencies, it's like the clearer your body is, the better you're taking care of your body, the clearer the message is when it comes through. And it starts to soften any blockages or disruptions that are between you guys. Let's get one more. So what is he thinking? So he's definitely softening up. Okay. There's definitely this desire too to speak to you. When I see the King of Swords, I always get the energy of wanting to speak, wanting to be heard, stand up and be heard. I just heard. Let's get one more, Spirit, one more. How is Resia's masculine feeling towards her? I'm telling you, there is something about the clarity that taking care of yourself when it comes to the psychic energy is. Because we have the moon here and it says intuition, illusion, and revelation. So it's like the clearer your signal, the more responsive he is energetically. Even if you don't see it, Resia, in the here and now physical, it's like there's this energy of believe it. Believing is seeing, okay? Believing, the belief that your love is transcending those blockages should be stronger than your doubt for any future reconciliation. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Your belief in God should be stronger than your doubt in self. I heard doubt in self and others. Your belief in God needs to be stronger than your doubt in self and others. Ooh, Resia, that was a big one. I like that. Keep working on those goals, those health goals. They really help to bring clarity to your energy. Shhateria, you are up. My Shhateria, my Shhateria, my Shhateria girl. It's like never going to be able to say your name without hearing that song. You're going to be sick of it. I know it. I'm going to start with a different deck for you, Shhateria. I'm going to start with the third angel deck that I had out here, the Archangel Michael. I do believe these are mostly little prayers. I think they all say my prayer on them. You're welcome, Resia. I'm so glad it's helpful. Will you start your new job in October? I love October. I was born in October. It's my month. That's the time to shine. Thank you so much, Forlorn. We really do pray and hope that you feel better real soon. I hope fishing. I hope when you go fishing that it helps to renew your spirit. There is something about being near and on water that is so healing. It's so good for the soul. October! Yes, Shhateria. What do we got here? Will Shhateria have her job by October? If we see any 10s, I'm going to just take it as a yes, okay? These cards don't have numbers, but we'll read one anyways. Look at this, because this is the second time that we had like this beautiful white horse, and it's a different deck. It's like this beautiful white winged horse, this Pegasus energy. I think the last one was a unicorn though, but I love that vibe coming through. It says, use your imagination and you'll see the answer. Spirit, I love you. That's like sense of humor stuff. But let's see what it says here down at the bottom. It says, Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help. We'll say, it says, describe the situation. We'll say, with the job in October, with getting this job in October. So Shhateria, immediately, while I was reading that card, I was thinking of the affirmation that I was talking about last week. And instead of asking, will I get the job in October, you may want to change your dialogue to, I am simply deciding I am getting the job in October, okay? So there may be a little lesson from Spirit here in shifting that mindset away from scarcity and back towards it already being yours, okay? Let the universe sort out the how. Let the universe sort out the how and just begin to tell God, Spirit, the universe, yourself, I am simply deciding that the job of my dreams will be mine. I would say before October or by October, no later than October, and see how it feels, wear it, resonate with it, right? Put it on in the morning, take it off in the evening. It's like that kind of vibe. I'm really reprogramming my brain to use that one a lot too. Look at that. No. Wow. No, Spirit, she didn't ask about this. But it might help. Okay. Like, I see where you're going with the Spirit, and it's like, a little romance would be a good distraction. So, yeah. So we have romantic, emotional, dramatic. But I'm also getting with the emotional card, it's like putting yourself in the emotion of already having the job of your dreams. And that's a very tricky thing to do. Okay, Shhateria. So if you can get into that, it feels dramatic, right? It feels dramatic to try to put yourself in an energy that you don't necessarily feel like you really resonate with at this time. But it's like the more you're able to resonate with it in the presence, the quicker it is going to come in for you. Okay, let's get some more. Interesting card down here. I see ego on the bottom. I'm not really sure how it applies to you, but it does say illusion, dependency, and materialism. So if I had to guess, I'm not going to get out the book right now and to read what it says in there, but if I had to guess, I would check the scarcity mindset when it comes to material things and focus on the things that you have that you're grateful for already. There is something about being happy with what you got, like right now, what's currently yours, that helps to bring in this manifestation quicker. So let's see. I specifically want to know, Spirit, what does October look like? They may not let me know, but I love that it's coming out anyway. So we have the High Priestess, intuition, wisdom, and patience. I am drawn to the fact that she's reading the Torah, and the kind of reading the Torah is like a job in of itself. Okay. So we may not know, but what I'm also getting, Shhateria, is it could be before October, because I'm asking specifically about October, and it's like, hey, be patient, man. Be patient. But let's keep looking. Let's get one more. I love already in the flow. Heck yeah. Yeah, Shhateria, I love that. I love that. So let's see. One more card about Shhateria and her new job. I got two more cards out. Whoop. Be careful. Don't burn yourself out. And isn't this interesting? Because this fell out and I didn't think it was for this reading. And I kind of slid it back in and it fell out again. Because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure, Shhateria, if it was supposed to be your card or not. And I guess it is. So it says searching, empowerment, and fulfillment. Don't burn yourself out on the search. Don't stress yourself out on the search. Oh, I love, it's like there's a little blessing here. To be recognized, to be seen, to be had. Overworked, stressed, imbalanced. This is like a lot of work for a little feedback, for a little blessing. So yeah, definitely don't burn yourself out looking. I want to get one more because I feel like it's an energy of like, let it come to you. It's like if you've put it out there a lot, there's something about just being that patience, just being patient. Yeah, something's coming soon. I think this is the Tower card, but I like the way that it looks in this deck because it's completely different. But it's like realization, life change, and liberation. So in this particular deck, look, he's like comes down and out safely by following his guides, okay? So there may be some sort of mindset that you're holding on to that is a little tumultuous. Tumultuous. What's that word? That's fun to try to say. But you're meant to like follow your guides out of, it's like almost like a feeling of, Shhateria, I'm feeling like impending doom. over the lack of offers, over the lack of having the job. And it's like that impending doom is the blockage. The angst over where it is where the blockage is coming from. What is on the bottom? The dreamer. The fool. Yeah. Beginning believing and protected. Beginning believing and protected. So again, believing is seeing. I'm pretty sure I already said that. So we got to get into that believing is seeing energy. There's a certain amount of confidence in the high priestess who's like knows, who sees or believes without needing to see, has the intuition of, has the ability to put that into, I heard motion, that energy in motion. You got this, girlfriend, Shhateria. We're voting for you. We are all sending the most energy to get you in the... You guys, I feel like I'm struggling with my words today. It's such a weird day. It's such a weird energy. Are we still in retrograde? Like, what is the issue here? Hi, Grace. I'm going to add you to the list, love. Crystal Lynn, you are up. You're welcome, Shhateria. I'm sorry, you guys, that I'm so, like, twisted up on my words today. I don't know if it's because I'm just stressed out lately. I just have a lot of paperwork. Don't worry about me. It always gets done. It just is not my favorite thing. Crystal Lynn, do you have a question, my love? You are most welcome. Shhateria. Please remember, guys, to like and subscribe. Please be respectful in the chat. You would like any insight, just any at all. Hi, Ritos, would you like a reading? Should I put you on the list? I could definitely put you on the list if you're interested. Let's get, again, from my angel prayer deck. Okay, Ritos, let me add you, love. Crystal Lynn, any insight for Crystal Lynn, Spirit? Any inlight? You see, I can't say words today, guys. Any insight? It's like I'm getting almost the right word, but not quite the right word. It's a weird feeling. Ooh. If anybody else is tongue-tied out there this week, let me know. Such a strange feeling. Oh, awesome, Ritos. Focus your mind. Focus your mind. Focus your mind. I love, first of all, I love the sacred geometry. So you may find this week consistency, Ritos, but we'll talk about that when we get to your reading, love. So Crystal Lynn, I love this because it's like I heard crystal clear. Crystal clear. There is something here about activation through sacred geometry, but it goes beyond that, Crystal, and there's something very specific when it comes to you and hearing crystal clear, that there's actually, if you dig into crystal Reiki, the structures of individual crystals make a difference in the healing intentions. And I wish that I could be more thorough and clear about what that means. But I feel like there's something there for you to find on your own. So you may want to look up Reiki properties of crystal. I don't know if it's formation that you would use. Crystal structures, okay. this deck, or you mean just in general, Ritos? These are oracle cards. This one is Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray. Let me get another one out of this deck for you, Crystal. Count your blessings. This is coming out over and over again today, guys. It says, count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. So there's something about coming and being more present in what you have to be joyful for at this time. It's like the more grateful you are for what you have already, the more willing God and the universe will be to increase it, to add on to it. I love that. I've studied a few different Reiki classes, and the reason why I'm not as up to speed on that particular topic when it comes to crystals is because it was the last class that I took, and I kind of sped through it, Crystalline. It was a really good class. You may actually be interested in it. It was by, I think her name is Lisa Powers on Udemy. So if you want to look, I think it's probably like either a $10 or a $12 little class. And she had a lot of information. That's the only reason why I haven't retained it, because I'm going to have to go back through and do it again. So let's get a few more. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a tough week, Crystal. Tell us more. Udemy. It's U-D-E-M-I. So not Y-O-U, but just U. Udemy. It's like an online class. It's like you can download the app. You can buy classes through it. You could take the classes right on the app. They have their little Reiki certifications. It's not all Reiki. It's anything. You guys could take a class on... I signed up for one that was like business finance. I've signed up for Tai Chi classes. I've signed up for an Akashic record class through Udemy. It's everything. They'll even teach you, like, there's even classes for like computer programming and things like that in there. So I love everything by Lisa Power. She has a ton of Reiki classes over there. Isn't that funny? Because the star came out. It's inspiration, fulfillment, faith. How beautiful is that? As we're talking about Reiki, to me, it's like the pouring out of that energy, that using that universal energy for this type of faith and healing. I'm also hearing inspiring self and others, but oh, look, because I'm saying and others, and then I'm looking down and I'm seeing there's the Three of Waters here, Three of Cups. So celebration, community, and friendship. So, there is really something about that crystal Reiki. There's something about, look into it, because I feel like you could really put it to great service, not only in your own healing journey, but in the healing journey of the people that you know and love. Isn't that funny that you say you love learning and it keeps you focused? So that's literally the first card. It was focus your mind. And it was really how the whole idea of the crystal structures came up. I wish I had more to offer you about what I learned about the crystal structures, but I went through it so fast. That's one of the things that I like about Udemy too, is that you can go back and like look at it over and over again, so you can absorb the information better. It's like it's always accessible to you. Whoop, one more. Here we go. Balance, prioritization, and playfulness. Look at these beautiful cards. This reminds me of a park nearby. I love this. Right on Lake Ontario, where you can watch the sunset on the water. And there's always boats, and there used to be this old wooden fence. This gives me huge inner child pokes and prods. What is it? Inner child vibes, balance, prioritization, and playfulness. So whatever you do with that energy, Crystal, if you do take on one of those classes, do so joyfully. Do it with the intention of adding joy and fulfillment into your life. Okay. And it really is, it's a laid back thing, Crystal. They don't have any deadlines or timelines. You could just listen. It's mostly listening, sitting back and listening and absorbing. I hope you do like it. I happen to love Lisa Powers. I think she's very, very communicative, like very clear. Oh, I love that. Let's look at what's on the bottom. I was just about to look again, but it's the sun right on the bottom as we're talking about sunrises and sunsets. So success, recognition, enthusiasm. I'm telling you, there's going to be something that you find on Udemy that's really going to hook you in. And like, it may not even be the crystal Reiki. You may just find other things in there to help enrich your time and your energy. It could become somewhat of a source for positive coping mechanisms, like positive coping skills through the really tough times. I feel like it was for me, Crystal, like using and going through some of the classes in Udemy were very healing and encouraging for me on a personal level, and I feel like they will be for you as well. I think they probably even have like tarot reading classes and stuff. I mean, they just have so much. It's like anything that you want. It's like there's so many things over there. There's a lot of different classes about, hi, Michaela. There's a lot of different classes about energy healing, energy work. I took a slew of, there was like, I think that Lisa Powers had so many. I took my first Reiki class there with her. Now, I learned Reiki, crystalline, when I was a kid, but I didn't know. The people that were teaching me energy healing didn't use the terms. So when I started to learn Reiki, I realized it was something I was already doing since I was a child. But now I had like ways to describe it, words to describe it, a deeper understanding of how it actually worked. You know what I mean? And technically the certification, which is awesome and important. But it's not a certification, you guys, is not necessary for energy healing or to do energy healing work, but it is helpful to absorb techniques from other people and understandings from other people to enrich your own energy, your own understanding of it. So I took a few with her, and I think I took like the Reiki one, the beginner Reiki. I think I took an advanced Reiki from her. I think I took the crystal Reiki, and I'm pretty sure Crystal Lynn, she has an angel Reiki, and that's like on my list of things to do, or else I've already listened to it. It may not be her. It may have been somebody else offering angel Reiki. There really is so many classes over there. I hope you find something. Come back and let me know what you find, what you enjoyed, what really enlightened you, especially if you find something that I didn't mention. My other favorite instructor over there, there's a psychic medium. He taught an Akashic Records class. I think he has other classes over there. What? Julian Jenkins. Julian Jenkins. Yeah, I think you're really going to enjoy what you find over there. I think it's really cool to hear what other people are doing, what other people are exploring as well. And they always have sales, Crystal and everybody. They always have sales. Like, classes that maybe usually 30 bucks will be 10 bucks. They'll have like these big sales where there's a bunch of classes under 10 bucks. So if you don't like, if the class isn't the price you want that week, like you don't have to rush it. You could just watch and see what happens. They have tons of sales, especially around New Year's. So, all right. Sorry, guys. I get distracted so easily. Jean, you are up. But I just think it's good information for everybody. I really enjoyed using it to enrich my life. I took the Reiki classes initially so that when I started my jewelry, I took it initially because I thought it would be good to Reiki charge my jewelry, but I didn't realize it was what I was already doing. So I kind of laugh about it now because I was doing Reiki my whole life and I don't feel like I necessarily needed the class. But I did learn terminology and different cultural things about it that I was unaware of before. So that's cool. Okay, Jean, what can you expect for August? Tarot cards, please. Thank you. Just the tarot? Aw, thank you, Crystalline, for your time. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have no idea how much you enrich my life as well. And how much it means to me that you guys gather each week with me. Twice a week. You're amazing. David, the list doesn't look bad at all. Did I get you on there? Yes, I did. You're number 10. I'll show you in just a second. Let me first get through Jean, okay? What can Jean expect for August? What can Jean expect for August? What can Jean expect for August? What can Jean expect for August, Spirit? It's like cards are like floating out and then falling back in. It's the weirdest thing. It's like they're catching air, but then they're going right back in. There we go. 8 of Cups in reverse. So either something is coming back around or you're struggling to let go of something. I don't know if this is like searched and found or if this is some feeling of endless searching and not finding, Jean. You may be feeling like you're in a stage of, I just heard, Jean, when is it my turn? So you could be in this energy of feeling like you have searched for this brand. I hear brand of fulfillment. This type of fulfillment, the genre of fulfillment. Take it as it resonates. It could be fiscal, like money, security, or it could be relationship. I'm kind of being shown both. And I don't know if you may be connecting like your economic status to a lack of fulfillment in your love life. And there may be a warning there from Spirit that this is sort of all connected to the same mindset. But let's see. This is tarot. These are tarot cards. In case I wasn't clear, this is a tarot deck. But if you want me to grab a different tarot deck, I absolutely can, Jean. Did you have a different deck in mind? I love that the Page of Fires just came out, again with the feathers. There's this like finding feathers, being those synchronicities of finding feathers on your journey. It's like there's this encouragement. So creative, enthusiastic, and motivated. It's like Spirit's trying to send you motivation throughout the day through synchronicities, through little, I'm hearing trinkets and gifts, through trinkets and gifts. That was too many, Spirit. Get yourself together. Oh, it did it again. The same bunch. Here we go. But nothing fell like right side up. So I'm not going to take them. Let's see what we get. Give me a little bit more, Spirit. What does Jean need to know about August in her journey? What does Jean need to know about August? There's going to be, like, I'm hearing like an uptick in synchronicities. Like, if you thought you were noticing them before, there's going to be like 2 or 3 times as many, like more frequently. And as I say that, there's 1414 at the top, which is like 55. So there's going to be a change. And the change that I'm getting is like an increase in these gifts, an increase in these messages. And there's something here about trusting your intuition and trusting where these synchronicities lead you. But it's an intuitive sense. Okay, Spirit, give me 2 more cards for Jean. What should we expect in August? What should Jean expect in August? So the Knight of Fires in reverse. Well, that's kind of jerky, Spirit, don't you think? But I'm feeling like it's a stay-home energy. It's not Hermit, but in the upright, it says confident, passionate, and adventurous. So I kind of am getting this like hermiting vibe, but possibly not a healthy version of the hermit. It's more of like a homeless, not homeless, hopeless. See, the words are getting so mixed today. But it's like a hopelessness. It's like, it's a bored energy coming through, Jean. It's like staying home and being bored, okay? Let's get one more. Maybe watch for that. Yeah, watch for that. Look at that. So if you find yourself in that energy, it's funny because we just talked about education and focus and like remembering and working on the details again with a little feather. There's another little feather here. So again, with the synchronicities leading you towards some sort of self-enrichment, success, recognition, and enthusiasm. So there's definitely this move towards enrichment. It's spirit-led, spirit-guided. Okay, Jean. So if there's something that you have been wanting to learn, if there is something you've been wanting to take up as a hobby or a special interest, and I'm also hearing, even if there's something you've been meaning to tackle as shadow work, that you've been sort of doing busy work around it, but not actually tackling it. So what I'm being shown is like, it's like a procrastination energy, Jean. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at myself because I'm being very specifically shown something that I do where it's like my apartment is never more clean than when I have paperwork due. So it's like, make sure that you're not distracting yourself away from the things that you need to focus on, things that need to have your attention. Okay. It's like that's really big for August, to make sure that you're attending to things that you have to focus on. And I'm getting specifically, Jean, there's something that maybe is triggering you. And it's like, instead of looking at why it's triggering you, you just distract yourself from the trigger. And it's like Spirit wants you to take a minute, and that could be part of this bored hermiting vibe that's coming through, where it's like you need to look at, like, really cast your light on that shadow and see what's causing the blockage. See what's casting that shadow, okay? I hope that makes sense, Jean. The big thing that I'm seeing, the big culprit for you, August, Jean, is going to be boredom. And I had a cousin who used to always tell me boredom is a spiritual problem. And so I think that that is kind of what Spirit is reaffirming here, that boredom is a spiritual problem. So if you find yourself in this energy of being home and being bored, and specifically being triggered by that, being triggered by the boredom, it's like look at that more deeply. Feeling when it comes to, I don't know if it's one certain trigger or if it's several little triggers. But in August, definitely watch those triggers, pay attention to them, and try to figure out not just what the trigger is, but how to name the trauma that is causing the trigger. How to really get under and behind it, okay? Ooh, Eddie, are you still here? I know you were kicked out at one point, but are you still here? Are you here again? I don't think you are. Lynn, are you still here? Juanita, yeah, distraction is a big concern, I think, for a lot of people. Juanita, do you want a reading tonight? I can add you to the list. Lynn, are you still here? After Lynn was Blessings, but I think Blessings popped out for a minute. David? I know David's still here. Juanita, I will add you, and we can talk about it, love. David, do you have a question tonight, love? Thank you guys for being patient with me and each other. I appreciate it so much. Juanita, I added you. Oh, there's Lynn. What's up? You are up right now, Lynn. I almost just skipped right over you, but you spoke up just in time. What is your question? David, you'll be up right after Lynn. Okay. Thank you, David. Leon, I'll show you guys the list too in just a second so you can see where I am. Because we've almost got the second list already full. So here's where we are. So we're on Lynn right now. And then if Blessings comes back, I don't think Blessings will be here just quite yet. And then David, Azul. And then over here we have Bluebird, Azad, Jamie, Aries, Grace, Ritos, and Juanita. Okay. Okay, thank you, David. I will get to you, honey, in just a second. I'm still waiting for a question from Leon. You're welcome. Thank you, David, for being patient. I'm just trying to push through, you guys. I don't mean to rush anybody. Rachel, I can add you to the list, love, if you would like a reading. But hold on to your question, please. Until it is your turn. Yes, Michaela, thank you for speaking up. I almost forgot you. I'm so glad you spoke up again. Michaela. Aw, thank you, Jamie. I'm sorry it does take a hot minute. I appreciate you for letting me know that you were popping out. If you do have time to come back, just pop back in and we'll give you one later. Okay, Lynn, I didn't see a question from you, so I'm going to, there you are. You must be lagging a little bit. Do you have a question? I see you. I was waiting for a question, love. Oh, it's so hot in here tonight, guys. I even left my door open. I usually close it, and I'm still just so hot. Do you have a question, or did you just want a general reading? Because I could do either. Oh, will Omar return to you? Okay, will Omar return to you? Will Omar return? I'm over here fanning myself. I can't believe how hot it is. Oy, oy, oy. Will Omar, strip off a layer. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Will Omar, is there an energy of reconciliation with Omar's spirit? Is there an energy of reconciliation surrounding Omar and their connection with Lynn? I do not. Ooh. We have Ace of Air, but it's in reverse. So no communication, no desire to come forward. Nothing. I heard nothing is changed because it's adjustments in reverse. So it's no change, no communication, no desire to move forward with communication. What about down the road? Because this is current. This is current energy. The current energy is that Omar has no desire to move towards you, Lynn. But let's see. Down the road, will there be reconciliation, Spirit? Down the road, will there be reconciliation with Omar? Down the road. Ah, yes. See, no. 3 of Earth in reverse. I hate this energy. No collaboration, no recognition, no working together. It does not look good for reconciliation with Omar at this time. But energy is always shifting and changing. So even if this is the current energy of Omar, it may change down the road. Gosh, no, honey. I'm so sorry. It's all coming up in reverse. So success, recognition, and self-esteem is in reverse. That's 2 cards of recognition in reverse. He has got a thick wall up. I also just heard he is unmotivated. So we have the Knight of Air in reverse on the bottom. So that's motivated in reverse. Let's get one more. Yeah, listen, there's this energy that you're too attached to an outcome and that you're trying to force an outcome and that you need to detach. Sorry, guys. Let me just get rid of this person. I don't know what they're doing. None of those cards are out. Anyways, there's this huge energy. Listen, Omar, you need to walk away from the situation. You need to walk away from this situation and work on your healing journey, on your journey. Okay, on what you're working on right now, your healing. There is something about holding on to the energy of reconciliation so tightly that it cannot manifest, Lynn. So I do not see Omar coming towards you at this time. It does not mean that that energy will not change. It just means that at this time, he has no desire to come back towards you, okay? At this time, the projected energy is not for a reunion, not for reconciliation. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lynn. We're sending you tons of love. Again, it doesn't mean this energy won't shift and change down the road. It just means right now they are not healed enough to come towards you. All right, David, you wanted a general, my love? No, Rachel, because you're jumping ahead of the line. There were a lot of people before you. We're patient here. We don't walk on each other's readings, or at least we try not to. Okay, David's general. Rachel, you're on the list. You just have to be patient, love. You're on the list. You just have to be patient. Okay, David. General message for David, Spirit. A general message for David. Let's get from the Oracle first. What does David need to be aware of at this time, Spirit? What is the best message for David's highest self? Thank you. We appreciate you. Just be a little more patient, and I promise you will get to your reading. So, David, you may be unlocking some new spiritual gifts. Or your spiritual gifts that you may already have could be heightening, could be strengthening. There's something here about getting it, I'm hearing like absorbing it through the sun, like being outside in the sun lately, David, is helping to cleanse your energy, and it's helping to clarify these gifts. It says, thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. These are huge solar plexus vibes, so it's a increase in confidence, David, and an increase in confidence when it comes to your spiritual gifts. And what I'm hearing more specifically, David, is like hearing, understanding, and trusting your own intuition. So your intuition is increasing at this time, and you're stepping into a space where you're trusting yourself more and more with what you're getting through and from the universe. Ooh, I got goosebumps. I like that. So tell us more. Tell us about these gifts. Spirit, what does David need to know about these gifts? What does Spirit need? The wheel, luck, progress, and change. I'm telling you, there's an increase in this gift. The change and the progress is the unlocking of these gifts, but I'm getting it goes beyond that, because it's not only unlocking it, but it's like how to use them. It's like how to use them in positive and uplifting ways for yourself and for others. It's also, there's this energy of how to use it. Please don't flood my chat, love. There's also this energy, David, of, it's like parts of your gifts, David, that may have almost scared you in the past. You're realizing the positive effects it can have when used appropriately. So sometimes when we connect with spirit, we can have these very scary experiences, especially with our gifts as they unlock. And it's like there may have been a point in your life, David, where something you were shown by spirit was terrifying and you sort of shut it down or locked it in or refused to see it or acknowledge it. And it's like you've gained a new confidence in that intuition, that new confidence in that ability to where it feels less scary and more enriching at this time. Interesting message. Okay. Tell me a little bit more, Spirit, about these gifts that David is unlocking and what David needs to know about these gifts. Thank you, Spirit, for all the gifts that you share with us, individually and collectively. We appreciate it. Yeah, okay. I'm telling you, there was something scary coming up in the past, David. I don't know if there was somebody reaching out to you, some sort of spirit communication, whether it was like a ghostly type entity, and you may have been afraid of feeling the spirits around you. You may have lost sleep over this. It may have caused a lot of stress and worrying in your life, but I feel that that's where the change is coming in, where you're starting to understand it more clearly. You're not only starting to understand it more clearly, but you're starting to assert your energetic boundaries in ways that are sort of clearing out any negative energy. Whereas before you may have felt a little powerless, you're starting to reclaim your power and be able to clear out your energetic space from whatever this negativity is around you. Get one more. It's like you're not giving into fear and worry anymore. You're giving into faith and growth. Ooh. Oh, I did the wrong person. I don't think I can undo them now. Hold on. Yes, I can. No, I can't. But I can change it to 10 seconds and hopefully they come back. Prem, seriously, about blocked you. I would not flood my chat with another question. Seriously. Because now I'm blocking the wrong people. I will get so frustrated. I hope Ritos comes back. You guys. Okay, David. One more card for David. I'm trying. I'm over here shuffling. Shuffling like a mofo. I am single. I love my single life, too. Good luck to the man who thinks they can change it. So there's a page of air. So seriously about the confidence, David, coming through. So it says truthful, analytical, and outspoken. So it's like, it's seriously this energy of being able to project your power, to like really be able to stand in your own energy and understand what is your energy and what is not your energy. And I'm getting spiritual energy around you. I'm not getting other people. I'm not getting... I think I got the right person that time. So I cannot take the flooding. I can't take the flooding, guys. Please do not flood my chat. It's very distracting. So it's interesting because we got the page of air and I also got the ace of earth out. These cards are so beautiful, by the way. Abundance, opportunity, and resources. I'm telling you that the more you hone in on these gifts that you've been given, these specific spiritual gifts, as they unlock, I'm hearing as they increase and as they add. So it's like if you think of this feather as one spiritual gift, you can think of this butterfly as another spiritual gift. And what I'm seeing, David, is that you're not just unlocking one gift, but you're also unlocking abundance that is associated with those gifts. Okay, and so it's like as the gifts increase, you may actually unlock, look at it's a fall card. So you may actually unlock the second gift or an unexpected gift or an additional spiritual gift, psychic gift. Okay, you may be unlocking that in the fall. So, David, what I'm seeing is like there's like a long time that you may have suppressed out of fear. And it's like as you tackle the fears, as you overcome those fears in that first gift, it's like Spirit's going to offer you a second gift. Do not let it scare you, okay? You guys, when your gifts unlock quickly, it can be a very scary process. I know. I've been there, okay? So the best thing you could do is just, David, keep up with the any spiritual baths. If you've been doing spiritual baths or spiritual cleansings, keep up with those. Keep up with the hydration. Ascension symptoms, you may experience ascension symptoms between, I'm getting between the end of August and the beginning of October, David. You may feel like you have a cold, or it may even come across as like allergies, but it's like hydrate, 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 and it'll continue to clear your energy. But definitely expect an increase in gifts before the end of October. I feel like you're going to unlock the second gift. And you may have more gifts than that, David. You can correct me if you're wrong, but I feel like you're going to have one like surface in early October unexpectedly, okay? I feel like the ascension symptoms, David, are going to come before the gift. So it's like you're going to feel sick. You're going to start doing things to address feeling sick. It's like a vibration. The vibration is going to make your body just feel weird. It's like as your frequency increases, I think I've said it before, guys. Like I legit thought my teeth would fall out my head. It's like when my vibration ascended, when I started to enrich my gifts, when I started to open up more, it's like it felt like my head was vibrating, and I swear it felt like my teeth would just fall out of my head from it. It's like my teeth and my body were not on the same frequency anymore. It was a very weird feeling. It did go away. It did go away. So that's one of the ascension symptoms that I experienced. I know that hydration helps a lot. I will always say that. I will always, always, always tell you guys to hydrate, 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 especially when it comes to ascension symptoms. What is what, love? Thank you, Michael. It's so good to see you. Sending love and light back at you. Hi, Rachel. Welcome back. What was that question, David? What is what, love? Do you mean what is ascension symptoms? It's just like when your vibration changes and your physical body isn't quite ready for it. You have like physical feedback that can feel like you're sick, or it can feel like it just feels off sometimes. It could be headaches, it could be feeling like you have a cold, like stuffiness. It can come across as just being overly tired, like needing more rest, okay? Rachel, I absolutely believe that you can. It's because healing isn't linear. You know how your mood goes up and down? Your vibration is the same way. Your vibration can go up and down. But it's like when you really learn how to master your frequency, when you learn how to self actualize, when you're learning about transmutation, it just means that you can navigate through the frequencies with more ease, so you can get yourself from a lower frequency to a higher frequency. Doesn't always mean that somebody can't. It's like, think about it like how people can knock you out of character, Rachel, you know what I mean? It's like 1 minute you can be feeling really, really great and then want to be snapping at somebody, like somebody picking on you or whatever. That is an example of like when your vibration drops, right? You suddenly become somebody's karmic, okay? So it's like the vibration and mood are very much connected. Look up, Rachel, specifically if you're more interested in how vibration and frequency affect the body. Look up the map of consciousness. The map of consciousness. I don't know if I posted it. I brought it up a couple weeks ago and I couldn't find it, but I think I found it recently, so I'll have to post some of it. Oh, isn't that funny, David? I don't know. Embrace them, love them, enjoy them, enrich yourself with them. The plan is always to ascend you. All right. The increasing gifts is always to help you ascend to the highest version of self. It's like the more we ascend, David, the more gifts we unlock, the more gifts we're able to surrender to from spirit. And then it's funny because the more of those gifts you're able to surrender to and embrace, and it's really unique to every person how those gifts come into play, but they almost always, in my experience, lead to abundance in one way or another. Oh, I love that, Michael Ellis. That's beautiful. Azul, are you still here? After Azul is Bluebird. After Bluebird is Assad. Michael, would you like a reading? I could add you to the list, love. Absolutely. I second that, trusting God. And I also second the loving yourself. Prioritizing your healing is a really great way to love yourself. All right, Michael, I will add you. There's a little bit of a wait here, but we're moving along. We're moving along good tonight. Azul, last call for Azul. Bluebird, you are next. Bluebird, are you still here, love? I know you changed your name and I wrote something different down, so just let me know if you're here. Keeping it trucking. Yeah, right. Trucking along. Yep, I'm trying. I'm trying. We have an appointment yesterday. I have to walk, or tomorrow. I have to walk all the way across town with my special needs daughter. So it's an extra. I was going to say extra complicated day, but it's really not. I'm just going to be spending all day tomorrow walking, guys. So just, just sort of trying to push through tonight so that I can be ready for that energetically tomorrow. In fact, the list may not end up much longer for this evening so that I could get through and have an early bedtime. You're welcome. I appreciate you, David. I appreciate all of you so much. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for such a beautiful collective. Last call for Bluebird. I hope Bluebird comes back. Okay, Azad, are you still here? Seems like everybody's bowing out early today, which is fine with me because it just gets me to the goal of an early bedtime quicker. That's okay. Aw, thank you, David. I do try. I do try. Even when the message seems bleak, I always try to find the silver lining and the hope and the positivity in it. I had a friend who said one of my special gifts, since we're talking about gifts, I had a friend who used to say that one of my special gifts was the ability to find the silver linings in just about any situation. So it's a true blessing to be able to do that. Hi, Cynthia. Hello, my love. Let me get you on the list. Not a lot of people are speaking up, Cynthia, so you may be quick to the top. Excuse me, guys. Azad Aries, are you still here or did you fall asleep? Aries. We have a new deck tonight, Cynthia. You've probably seen this somewhere else. But I picked up this Angel, Guardian Angel Tarot. So pretty. It's Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. So we just unboxed that today. Aries, do you have a question? Because you pass out every time. I mean, you might be. You look pretty young for 90. So do you have a question, Aries? I know you start the new job tomorrow. Should we pull cards on the new job? Should we just see? Let's see the vibe of your first day. Let's see what the vibe of the first day is. Tell me, Spirit, about Aries' new job. Congratulations, by the way. Throw some clappy hands down in the chat, guys, for Aries celebrating a new job. Send love, send congratulations, send some good luck his way. Let's see, what will the vibe be for tomorrow, Spirit? New beginning. Thank you, Angel, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. I am ready. I can't believe New Beginning came out. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Woohoo, Aries! Yay! So 8 of Air came out in reverse, which is beautiful. Because in the upright, it is self-doubt, confusion. It's sort of a nod to free will. In reverse, it's like this energy of getting unstuck, getting things moving again, getting... Look at this, because on the bottom, in reverse, listen. So Aries, on the bottom, there is a 5 of Cups in reverse, and that's like disappointment, regret, and like a lack of forgiveness, like in reverse. So that's good news, because that's like the energy of like not being disappointed, not regretting the decision you're making. So you're not going to regret the decisions you're making today to have this new beginning and to get unstuck. Okay? There is either something you're going to learn or somebody you're going to meet is what I'm hearing. Oh, look who's on the bottom. I wasn't paying attention. Lovers. You're going to meet somebody. I mean, we don't know that minx in, what did I say? She was going to wear like cougar print or something, right? Leopard print. Something about those cat prints. We don't know that this minx isn't going to walk in to your new job, right? Let's give one more. Let's give one more. The world. Accomplishment, celebration, completion. I'm telling you. It's a good move. Cheetah print. I'm telling you. You're going to sell a girl to some rich woman, and you're going to sell a girl. You're going to sell a car to some rich woman and cheetah print. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to sell a girl to her. What is going on with my brain today? Guys, I am really struggling to get the words. Let's give one more for Aries about this new job. Talent, recognition, collaboration. If ever there were a card about finding work that is fulfilling through spirit, working with others, collaborating with others, having things work out positively in your favor, this would be it. This would be it. There's big vibes here. I see 3, 3. So there's 2 3s here with the 21 and the 3 of Earth. So 33, master number. You may want to look that number up. The spiritual significance of 33. For me, 3s are all about working. Oh, thank you so much, Yev. We're sending you love and blessings. We hope you're having a beautiful and wonderful weekend. We hope your family and you are very blessed. Thank you so much for coming in and letting us know that you're not a judgmental person. We appreciate you. Grace, you are up, my love. Thank you for announcing yourself so loudly. We appreciate it. You're welcome, Aries. I love that. I don't see any regrets. I feel like once you get into it and once you get moving, if you remain in the right mindset, Aries, you will experience growth and abundance through this new opportunity. Whew. Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Cynthia. Grace, are you still here, love? Man, we just got hit by it. You always know I've been online just long enough when we start getting hit with those trolls. But God love them. They do count towards my views, I think so. Even if they don't appreciate me, I will find a way to appreciate them. Grace, Ritos, did you come back? I'm so sorry that I accidentally kicked you out, my friend. But if you do come back, please let me know, Ritos, because that was an accident and I could not undo it once I did it. We've been adequately thumped. Thank you, Rachel. We've been adequately thumped. Where were they last week when all we had out was my scripture cards? Huh? I'm using angel cards this week. I think Wednesday we used scripture cards. They're never happy. They're just never happy. All right. Juanita, are you still here? I'm just trying to bop down the list, guys. Juanita. And then I think I blocked the other Rachel. I feel like she was asking too many times. I don't think she's still here. So I'm telling you, Cynthia, we're going to get to you so fast. Because, like, look at this. Because here we are on the list. And, like, none of these people answered so far. And I think I blocked that person. So we're already down to Michaela. And then Michael. And then Cynthia. So Michaela. This is good. Spirit's keeping it moving tonight. Keeping it going. Hi, Michaela. What do you need? Literally chugging as I suck down the rest of my black cumin seed oil. So delicious. It's so good. I'm going to need it for my leg tomorrow. For my long walk. Thank you guys for being so patient with me while I am all tongue-tied today. I appreciate you so much. I know, Cynthia, I wish I had like an option. I could call my sister for a ride, but I really think that the walk would be good for us. What do you have to look forward to this week? What does Michaela have to look forward to this week? Ooh. So listen, because this came out in reverse. It's illusion, dependency, and materialism, but it came out in reverse. So ego in reverse. This could mean two things. I want to be very clear on the two things that are coming to mind. The first thing that came to mind is just stepping into your higher self, like seeing things past the filter of your ego. The second thing, and they may be related, Michaela, is that you may be sort of humbled. Someone or a situation may humble you in such a way that it forces you to see past your own ego. So tell me more about this. Ishita, I can add you, love. Let me just add you real quick. Thank you, love. Hold on to your question, okay? So tell me more about this. It's like an ego check. Tell me more about this. It's like somebody bursting your ego. Listen. 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 So listen, Michaela. It's like there really is this energy of somebody checking your ego, because what came out next was the Four of Waters. And it came out in reverse, and it says on the bottom, distraction, self-absorption, and discontentment. So there may be, good night, Rachel. So there may be, somebody may be telling you something that you're doing that is making them feel some kind of way. You're either putting too much pressure on somebody, and I say that specifically because what came out with the Four of Waters was this Ten of Fire. And it says overworked, stressed, and imbalanced. So you may be putting a lot of pressure on somebody to perform in your favor, okay, to move in some sort of direction that you want them to move in, or there is something here that you're not happy with in your life, and you're projecting it out as if it's somebody else's responsibility to make you happy. That's what Spirit is trying to ego check in you this week. Ooh. I'm hearing you're responsible for your own happiness. Let me get one more, Spirit, and then I'm going to get you an angel message on top of this, okay? Get one more, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What is the best way to get through this ego check, Spirit? What is the best way to get through this ego check? I heard forgiveness and understanding, but let's see what comes out. Look at that. Intuition, wisdom, and patience. So intuition, wisdom, and patience. That's the word right there. The wisdom and the patience, okay? But it's like when you see this coming, if you take it gracefully, it's like the wheel is going to turn in your favor. So we have the wheel, luck, progress, and change. So there is something about this ego check. You can take it two ways. You can let it lower your vibe, or you can let it motivate you to be a better person, or to be a more patient person. There's a lot of wisdom in patience. Okay, let me get you. Let's see. Do I want to use, yeah, I was going to use the St. Michael deck, but then I was called to the Guardian Angel one. So let's use the Guardian Angel. Okay, so It's almost like I don't know if you're rushing somebody, and that's, look at that law of attraction. It kind of came, look at, I said something about forgiveness, didn't I? There's an opportunity to forgive. It says this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Yeah. So, like, whatever this ego check is that's going to come out this week, it's like you could take it two ways. You can let it become a problem in the connection with the person or in the environment that it comes from, or you can take it as a sign, as an opportunity to learn from it and to grow from it, okay? It says, hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. And then what came out with that is law of attraction. Each thought, see, this is why it's important how you take this ego check. If you thank Spirit for the opportunity to learn forgiveness, you're going to be able to stay in a vibration that attracts goodness and richness, abundance towards you. So it says each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. There's wise coming out again, okay? So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So just keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. If anybody hits you with that quick little ego check this week, take a deep breath. It's something about clearly listening and hearing them. It's like, don't be defensive. Be humbled. Don't be defensive. Be humbled and admit to the person, admit to them, I still have learning to do here. I still have something to do here. Like, yes, you're right. I see where I've been impatient and I will try to work on that. Aw, that's kind of a sweet message. I started off rough. I was like, man, you are going to have a bad week with that ego check. But no, seriously, just listen to your heart on this one, because I feel like somebody is going to try to express to you that they're overwhelmed or overworked in some way or feeling rushed, and they're meaning to create a better environment for both of you, okay? Thank you so much, Soul Child. I'll definitely add you to the list. I would have anyways, but I appreciate it. You're welcome, Michaela. I don't know, is it Michaela or Michaela? I don't want to ever say your name wrong, so I apologize if I am. But there's this real vibe of like, I hate the fact that you're going to get an ego check, but I think that now that you have the foresight for it, you're going to know how to handle it better and in a way that's going to not just enrich your life, but the person who is also struggling, okay? It's like something you're both going to learn from it. Now I still don't know if I'm saying it right. Michaela, am I saying it right? Is it Michaela or Michaela? You're so cute. Thank you for trying, though. I appreciate you. I'm always gonna probably butcher it, but it's never because I don't love you. Just so we're clear. It's just because I'm horrible with names. But I appreciate you so much. I really do. You're the best. Okay, Kayla, Michaela. Okay. Michaela. I love it. Thank you. I have a friend, Kayla. I won't forget. Okay, Michael, you are up. Hi, Michael. Oh, no, Michael, it's your turn right now. I can save you. Cynthia doesn't mind going before you. Cynthia, do you have a question? Michael, when you come back, your spot will be waiting for you. So after Cynthia is Ishita. After Ishita is Soul Child. Thank you so much for the donation, Soul Child. I appreciate it. A general for Cynthia. A general for Cynthia. What does Cynthia need to know going into this week? What does Cynthia need to know going into this week? What is the best message for Cynthia for her highest timeline, Holy Spirit? Thank you so much. What is the best message, Holy Spirit? Spirit. You guys hear me? I'm so tongue-tied today. Best message. I don't know if it's because I didn't sleep very well last night or what. Here we go. Best message for Cynthia this week. Disappointment in reverse. Abundance, opportunity, and resources in the upright. So, Cynthia, there's going to be some sort of breakthrough when it comes to your financial security. On the bottom of the deck, heck yeah, is a 6 of air, and it says relief, which to me is like I don't know if it's like debt relief or like just a relief that something is coming through, some sort of blessing. We have blessings and change, right? A blessing and a change coming through. I'm going to keep that too. I can't not see the 10 of water behind it. So fulfillment, okay. Amen, Shhateria. That's beautiful. Courage, compassion, perseverance. So strength is coming out, Cynthia. Organized, responsible, and supportive. So very specifically, if you are having a hard time, Cynthia, making ends meet, you may learn of some sort of organization, a supportive organization, or somewhere where you can access a little extra help. And again, I'm going back to having seen that word relief, and I don't know if there's some sort of debt that you may be able to get relieved or to get help with. If you haven't looked into that, I would. There's courage, compassion, and perseverance. Let's look at this Lion card, because how beautiful is that? And very specifically, she looks like how I've always envisioned Gabriel. So there may be something here, Cynthia, in like being brave enough to reach out and talk to somebody and ask for help. That may be part of the courageous part. And then what also came out was investment, assessment, and patience. So Spirit may really be asking you to take a look at where you're making investments with your time and money right now. There may be a way to hold back or invest it differently to get a return and not just experience loss. There is something about holding on, like, okay. So I used to have this friend, Cynthia. I'm not saying you're anything like this. I don't know why Spirit's showing it to me. But it was like there was always this idea I had this friend who robbed Peter to pay Paul, right? So they would borrow $20 from me to pay off $20 that they borrowed from somebody else. And like they would keep doing that. Like they would borrow, then, you know, they would get down a line of 10 friends and borrow $20 from the last friend to pay me back. And it was like a vicious cycle for this woman, for this girl. You know, I finally took myself out of the equation and stopped loaning her $20. So it could even be that you have somebody in your life that is doing that you might want to remove yourself from their equation, Or there could be something that you're sort of spending on that. So I would always tell her, you know, if you just bought one less pack of cigarettes this week, you would probably be all caught up. You wouldn't be borrowing from anybody. You know, so there might be something that is sort of a frivolous thing that you like to spend on, that spirit might be asking you to hold back a week or two on. I'm just pausing for a second because I know that a lot of times spirit is like, don't forget to spend and be happy. So it's not like this. This isn't about scarcity mindset as much as it's about smart investment, like making the right plan for what you do have to invest. High blessings. So making a better plan for what you do have to invest, okay? I'm not getting off of the energy that you have a scarcity mindset as much as you may be overspending in areas where you can hold back a little. Okay. Give me one more about that spirit. Holy Spirit, one more card on this. One more card on this for Cynthia. One more card on this for Cynthia. Of course, I got 5. Let me pick just one. Let's just pick one. Haha, King of Air. Knowledge, objective, respected, knowledgeable. The word knowledgeable is standing out to me when it comes to investment and assessment. It's like really make an educated decision. I'm getting like, if there's any kind of investment you want to make, Cynthia, take your time. It's like, do not make any impulsive purchases this week. Really take your time, hold back, plan it, research. There, you know, there's like this energy of being able to sort of find what you're looking for at a better deal or a cheaper product that's going to accomplish the exact same thing, okay? So there's something about taking one of those impulse buys that you might be really willing to do and holding back and researching a little bit more so that you get the best bang for your buck. And there may also be a way, Cynthia, I keep being shown like a way to invest to get return. It's like the difference of just spending to spend and spending for a return. And that comes with the assessment and investing, okay? Card, the energy of that card. I'm going to get you one more angel card. Ernest, I put you on the list, love. Hello, Donna. Ooh, 2 cards came out. What you got? What you got? What you got? Be creative on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. Inner power. So that may be the self-restraint, okay? Either not to compulsively buy anything. The express your creativity could be like discovering the better way to invest, okay? How to invest for return. I'll give you an example of one of the ways that I invested for return that like may seem, I mean, to me, it's a single mom hack. I bought, instead of using the coin laundry in my basement, I bought a, one of those, what do they call them? It's a portable apartment washer. And it fits in my tub. I plug it in my bathroom. It doesn't wash a lot at any one time, but it gets all my laundry done without having to spend extra money in the laundromat. So it's like the investment of that washer, okay, for my own apartment. Well, the washer may have been $100 that I may not have wanted to spend on laundry. I've saved $50 a month every year since I've had it. Do you know what I so it there's something about that making a good investment. It's in something that will save you money over time. So it's like I don't get like a physical return. Nobody's paying me to do their laundry, but I'm also not dropping coins in someone else's washer to do it. So there's just that kind of energy of making a wise decision. And again, with that, making a wise decision after research, Cynthia, is I got that washer. It was like $200 and I got it 50% off, right? So it's like I researched and I timed it and I got it cheaper than it was meant to be. And I've never had to spend money on coin laundry again. I think I've had it almost 10 years, this stupid little washer. Like, I love it. I'm not going to knock on wood before I mess it up. I do need a new one, but that's like one of those things where it's like, if you need, like, if you're spending a lot of money on something like that monthly frivolously and there's a way around that, it's like spirit's going to help you figure out what that is. It is interesting, Cynthia. And you know what the other thing was that I did is I got and this helped with the laundry situation too. I don't know, maybe this will help a single mom out there because it can be a fortune. But the other thing that I did is so that like when the humidity is really high, you can't really hang your clothes to dry. You know, they don't dry as well. So I got a dehumidifier for my bathroom. So like if I have to do my laundry and I hang it in my bathroom, I turn the dehumidifier on and it turns my bathroom into a big dryer. So, so just, that's one of my single mom hacks for not having to go to the laundromat and not waste all that money there. It's like I get so much return, not just on my investment, guys, of money, but also my time, the time that I used to spend between, the basement and my apartment, the time that I would spend having to accommodate that. Do you know? Hey, I love that, Cynthia. See? It's just little things. It's just little things like that. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I love that, Cynthia. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's a beautiful confirmation. Ishita, you are up. Yeah, I was a little late, Shhateria. I know I was late, guys. It's closer to 7 lately, and I apologize in advance. It's the summer. I can't help it. That sun is up so late. Shhateria. Hi, Kazakura. I hope I got that right. Kazakura, do you want to be added to the list? You're welcome, Cynthia. You're welcome. I hope it's super helpful. I hope it's something that you carry with you, Cynthia. And I hope it inspires you on not just like this part of your journey, but further down the road and others as well, because it's really difficult to stay positive when you're struggling with little things like that. When it feels like you're just always giving out, you know? So it's really wonderful to find little ways to either increase what you can hold on to or shift that scale, so I mean, it's a learning process, right? If you've already learned it and it's something you want to tackle, it's going to help you with perfecting it. Even if you end up having to reach out to somebody for help with it later, I still think it's a really great blessing, okay, to be able to at least try it ahead of time. Blessings, cleaning clothes outside our home. Right, blessings. When I moved, so the big thing with me, guys, that really got me over that hump, it was really less about money. That was an afterthought. But like when I first moved into this big building with all the other people using the laundry, so my daughter, if you guys have been following for a while, you know that my daughter has a bunch of severe allergies. And like people were hijacking my dryer. So they were taking my clothes out and putting them on top of the dryer and then putting their clothes in, so on my quarters. But then I didn't know who was touching our clothes, what could be on their hands, what allergens, because she's super sensitive to things like soy. So who's to say that somebody didn't just eat Chinese food with her bare fingers and then touch my laundry? So I'd have to rewash it. And then I kept like finding like one time in the dryer I found somebody left a peanut butter cup in their pocket and the entire dryer was just peanut butter and chocolate all over inside of it. And so that obviously is not going to work for my daughter who's allergic to peanuts. Like, and then the other thing that I constantly ran into was pet hair, like people not cleaning out the like little dryer vents, and I kept having to like clean out tons of pet hair and stuff from them. And I just was like, my main reason for saving up and getting the new washer was just to be safe, just to provide my daughter with truly clean clothes. Like it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And so I feel so much better, not just not having to share the space, but also the money I'm saving. The money I was saving was just a pleasant surprise. It was unintentional, but it worked. It like came to mind very quickly. Like, wow, I'm saving a fortune this way. I got the idea because my grandma had a little portable washer that she used to roll into her kitchen, and she always did her laundry right in her kitchen. And so it was like, I was like, where do they still make those? Like, that was brilliant. So thank you to my grandma for the inspiration for that one. Ishita, blessings. Blessings, let's do you. We didn't do you yet, did we? I was waiting for Ishita, but I don't think that they left a question. So let's do you. Kazakura, it's for readings, love. That's what the list is for. Sorry, I am here, guys. Okay. Seriously, blessings. Oh, I'm telling you, I am blessed though. I always say it like, so years ago, they diagnosed me with agoraphobia. I don't think it's so much a fear. I'm not like afraid of public spaces. I used to be afraid of confrontation, and that kept me from wanting to be in public spaces. But I don't think they're the same thing. Like, I understand now what my trigger is and why, but I still just like to be home. It's like I'm introverted. I don't like to be out and about and around a lot of people. And I feel like that was one of the blessings that like God put on my heart and gave me before giving me a daughter with special needs. It's like I've never once hated that I have to be home and then I have to keep her safe. Do you know, like it's never felt like a chore to me. The other thing that God did for me was to put me as a nanny for a Jewish household the year before she was born, because I learned everything I needed to know about keeping food separate and about cross-contamination and all of that, working in a kosher kitchen. And it was like God just perfectly prepared me for it. All right, blessings. Did you have a question? It is. It's blessings on top of blessings. Like I was perfectly made for my daughter. Oh, I'm here. Pick a question from the bowl. Okay. Oh, I love when you guys pick the bowl. It's so fun. Let's see what we get. I'm going to dig to the bottom. I'm really going to turn them over. I want a small one. Give me a small one. Like folded up small. Ooh, this one. Give me this one. It's folded different than the rest. It's super special. Let's see what it says. How can you be more open to love? How can you, blessings, how can you be more open to love? How can blessings be more open to love, spirit? How can blessings, how can blessings be more open to love? How can blessings be more open? Ah, oh, it's so cute, blessings. I can't. Oh my God, I'm on. Count your blessings. It's just really funny because your name is Blessings. You literally got a card with your name. Count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for blessings in my life. Counting your blessings can make you more open to love. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh, that's what she's... let's see what else we got. Ah, these are so good. These are such clear, beautiful messages. The miracle of forgiveness. Archangel Jeremiel. Thank you, Jeremiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. So forgiveness can help you open more to love. Interesting. And connect with music, which we had earlier. So thank you, angels, for inspiring me with music. So counting your blessings, listening to music, and the miracle of forgiveness. So forgiveness, gratitude, and joy. That's what I'm getting out of that. Forgiveness, gratitude, and joy. Let's get a few more. Prioritize playfulness. Prioritize. Look at this. Look what comes out. If you prioritize playfulness, you will automatically call in more love. Ace of Waters, Ace of Cups, literally emotions, relationships, intuition, literally calling more love in. Playfulness calls in more love. Playfulness allows more openness to love. Let's get one more card for blessing, spirit. How can we be more open to love? How can blessings be more open to love? Creative action. Creative action. Opportunity, creativity, action. The inner child vibes. There are cards in here that have adults, but look at these 3 cards that you got. All of them have children. So there's this real energy of, you know, nurturing the inner child. can increase and bring in more love. And let me get one more. One more for blessings. How do we increase in love, spirit? Oh, okay, okay, okay. We'll get two more. Simmer down. Simmer down there, spirit. I got you. Make sure my phone is plugged in. Okay, we're good to go. Reflection. So we have renewal here with reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. It's like the newness of every day, which is funny because you just said you start your day saying many thank yous and have been doing the same for a while. So this is like that. That ability to literally count your blessings, right? The reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth feels like counting your blessings. Meditation, recuperation, contemplation, so downtime. So not just playfulness, but rest. Yeah, I'm not worried about you. On the bottom, we have Dahlia. Oh, I love that. There used to be a Dahlia in a group, and I haven't seen her in a long time, but I think she spelled hers with an H in it. And we haven't seen her in forever, but I think about her frequently. Just seeing that name, I want to give her a little prayer. So then on the bottom is Six of Fire, which is success, recognition, and self-esteem. So it's like, it's funny. It's because I feel like you have this down. And it's just almost like a kudos from spirit that you're already doing these things, that you're already there, that you're already living a life enriched with love, and just to continue to be open to it. You may have to, blessings, if I had to pick one thing on these that would be the most beneficial. Yeah, I don't think you do either. But if I had to pick the one thing on here that would be most beneficial, it would probably be the air of forgiveness, okay? That may be something that you could enrich in your life, your ability to forgive, your ability to let go of things that you may be holding on to that aren't serving you. One of the best ways to do that, though, is that energy of gratitude, that counting your blessings. It's a very easy way to enrich the energy of forgiveness in your life. Ishita, are you still here, love? Ishita, Soul Child. After Soul Child is Ernest. Girl, I feel it, man. I feel you on that one. I too have to work on forgiveness, especially when it comes to romance or love connections like that. The male female frequencies. Earthly frequencies of masculinity and femininity. I feel like as human beings, we could all use a little help when it comes to forgiveness. Yes, ma'am, Shhateria personals are available. I want to remind you guys again because I had some trouble getting messages this week over in Facebook. So if you go to Facebook to find me, if you push, like you open up my profile picture, there's a little thing down below that says message I inspired, okay? So I don't know, for whatever reason they've hidden the message button, but it's there. It's there. You just have to open up the profile picture to find it. Soul Child, do you have a question, love? Thank you for being patient. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your donation. I've been feeling particularly tested lately, blessings. You know, I'm trying to get like I have no problem blocking people. Like I really don't. Like and I'm trying not to block people who I truly love, but I'm frustrated with because I can block people. It's like I'm really good at it. I'm really good at blocking people. Can I tell you? Okay, let's see. After ending the situationship, spirit, can soul child expect a reunion? Is there any reunion energy, spirit? I'm hearing like it's deeper than reunion because it's actual growth and change. So it's not just reunion energy. It's not just reconciliation. Spirit, will there be reconciliation with growth? That's the trick. Let's grab this. Is there going to be reconciliation with growth? Blessings. I'm reading it, and all I could see is like Tigger jumping under a tree. And I'm like, is that how you get your apples out of your tree? Are you tiggering your tree? That's T-I-double-G-er. Oh my God. My phone was glitching too. I had to restart it today. So did my best friend. Steady progress came out. Yes. Listen, there is an opportunity here, soul child. It says opportunity to forgive. God, it's funny because this card literally just came out too. It says this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. It says hold the intention of seeing the other's inner divine light and goodness. It says we will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. And then what came out with this, and I think this is a beautiful card, is steady progress. So to me, this signifies that you are both experiencing growth at this time. Part of the separation is necessary for the healing, and I'm hearing clarifying process. So it says, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you are making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So there's a big call to master forgiveness on this one in order to manifest a new beginning, but it's like a higher level beginning. So tell me more about this reconnection energy. Tell me more about this forgiveness energy. They're looking at their goals. They're re-examining their goals in the areas where they can. I heard in the areas where they need growth. So this expansion, they're gaining a new vision for what they want for the future. I love that. So where does this lead to, Spirit? Tell us more about this energy of reconciliation. and expansion. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Memories, childhood, nostalgia. Six of Cups. There's this huge energy here, soul child, of either you guys have known each other since childhood or this is a past life connection. There is something to be nurtured here. There may be some inner child healing that needs to occur before this reconnection. Welcome in, Richard. Interesting. So right now, soul child, isn't that funny that Richard came in with a little Taurus sign there as well? But also, just as you're saying that, we're getting Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Earth, and Earth is very much a Taurus sign. So it says contentment, luxury, independence. Enjoy this time. Enjoy this time when you're single, when you're able to invest in self, when you're able to learn how to more fully care for yourself and love on yourself. Like right now, it's very important for you to focus on your own healing. I see under here. Oh, isn't this cute? Seriously, when you're focusing on yourself, we have two cards coming out: talent, recognition, and collaboration. So you may either be working on things with spirit or with other people. You could be collaborating on projects. You could be taking on more at work. You could be getting more recognition at work, okay? But also under here is studious, prepared, and cheerful. So there is this energy of investing in self, in your own talents, okay? In the things that you want to do, in the things that you want to create in your life around you. It's like aim for the vibe where you don't actually need anybody outside of yourself to make you happy, okay? It's more about this connection with spirit and the blessings coming from that and coming from the investment in self, collaboration with your spirit guides to build up your life around you in a more fulfilling way. It's like as you do that, it's going to create the energy for reunion to be possible. Let's get one more. Absolutely, soul child. I just want one more, spirit, not 10 more, please. I'm getting like whole readings out in chunks, guys. Spirit's got jokes. All right, one more, Holy Spirit. One more. Tell us a little bit more. Is there any more insight on the reunion energy? It's a whole lot of focus on you and let it happen in divine timing, but let's see what else comes out. Seriously, focusing on you, opportunity, creativity, and action. Focus on taking these actions with your spirit. Look, it's the same. It looks like the same guardian angel, doesn't it? So it's like this guardian angel has been with you your whole life, pointing you in the right direction, pointing you towards your happiness, towards your abundance, okay? Have faith in them leading you to where you need to be. This really is like, it's like something that you've been inspired your whole life to do. Something, it's like you're, and the way that they come into clarity, look, because back here they're kind of faded ghost energy in the background, right? And it's like the older you get, the closer and the clearer this goal becomes, or this desire, okay, to manifest this. But what this manifestation is, soul child, I'm going to tell you specifically, it has nothing to do with anybody outside of you. So it's not related to that connection, okay? It's not related to how they feel about you. It's more related to how you feel about yourself. Oh, spirit, thank you. That was beautiful. I want to get one more. I don't know why, but I'm being called to one more for blessings in disguise. The separation is a blessing in disguise. The separation is a blessing in disguise. It gives you an opportunity to focus on your own growth and your own healing journey right now. Says what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. Says you will understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer is the best way. Thank you, Spirit. That's beautiful. Yes, I did just say that like my daughter. I have the funniest little quirky words. Beautiful is one of them. It's absolutely beautiful. I got that from my little. That's what she used to say to Mama, you're so beautiful. So child, it was a beautiful reading. Oh, I'm so sorry you're sad, love. We are sending you a ton of extra love. Separation is really hard. I know it is. I'm currently quote unquote in separation too. I'll tell you, I say quote unquote because I don't like to think in terms of separation anymore. If you're here sharing this world at the same time, you're already in union. And that's something that we need to come to understand, that we've already agreed to be here at the same time. The quote unquote physical distance is an illusion. Our higher selves are already committed to being here together, okay? And it's like accepting and being grateful for that, even when energetically it feels so cold and distant. It just helps so much to shift out of the separation mindset, okay? I hope that was helpful. Ernest, my buddy. Richard, would you like to be added to the list for a reading? Last call for anybody who wants to be added to the list tonight. Did I get Michael? Michael, did you come back? I can't remember. Did I read Michael? Okay. Ernest, last call for Ernest. Ernest is usually here. Oh, I got 2 Richards. Okay. Richard Miller is a no thank you, but Richard Johnson is a yes, please. I got you. I'm reading a Richard either way. Yeah, but I didn't see him pop back in. Did he pop back in? Just let me know if you're here, Michael. Okay, Richard Johnson, you are up. Okay. Do you have a question, Richard? Hi. Hi, artsy girl. It's very close to Lionsgate. I suppose it is technically kind of shadow period, yeah? Shhateria, I love you. Do you know you're spelling bowl wrong? And it makes me laugh internally every time. You have to drop the E, girlfriend. It's so cute. Just drop the E for me and I'll stop laughing. I promise. Artsy girl, do you want to be added to the list? Richard, I'm going to get you. Oh, it's getting in a pot. Okay, Richard. Richard doesn't want to. From the bowels of my bowl. Okay. Richard Johnson, are you getting an apartment soon? I feel called to another deck. Let me get out. I don't know why, but I'm being called to the... I was being called to the Kipper, but I'm not so sure. No, let's stick with the Angel deck. Let's see what comes up. Okay, Artsy, thank you. You guys are making my night easy. I'm going to go to bed so early. I love you, Shhateria. I love you. I love you, girl. I was just, every time you do it, I giggle a little inside. I'm like, should we tell her? Yeah, we should. Okay, well, Richard. Will Richard Johnson get a new apartment soon? Will Richard be moving soon? You like reading places? You like my reading space? Is that what you mean? Or you just like reading in places? Boop, boop, boop. Yes. I do think you will be moving soon. So we have fulfillment, fairness. We have coming out of hermit. So we have the hermit in reverse. That's sort of like stepping out. We also have conflicts and competition and annoyances in reverse. So to me, that is definitely a big sign of something shifting, changing. We have 5 of Wands. Fives are always about change. So if you've been really annoyed on an apartment search, I really see that. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Whenever I get the hiccups, Richard, it's like it's nerves related. So you may just be called to sort of, I heard breathe, calm down. Like you're super anxious about getting a new apartment. Look at this, 8, 8. 17 is 8, right? So we have the star here. It says inspiration, fulfillment, faith. Have faith that the right apartment at the right time is going to come through for you. I do see it coming through soon, okay? But there is something about having patience and breathing. Hi, Grace. It's okay. I can do you in just a second, Grace. I just hit the end of the list, so I can pop back to you. Just give me a second to finish up with Richard. So tell me, Spirit, how soon will Richard get this apartment? Ah, you're in the new city and you're just waiting, huh? That's got to be so frustrating. Patience. What did I say? Be patient. Didn't I say patience? But it wasn't on one of these cards because it's absolutely on this card. So it is coming through. It's like you've been applying to a lot of them is what this looks like to me. It's like all of these are up on the tree. It's like you're just kind of waiting to hear back from one of them. Waiting to fall into line with one of them. Let me get one more, Spirit. Can you give me some kind of feeling for the timeline? Some kind of feeling for the timeline, Spirit. Some kind of feeling for the timeline. The Magician. Thank you. Manifestation, empowerment, preparedness. It's going to be very soon. Wait lists can be forever, but this is what I'm going to suggest to you, Richard. From my own building's perspective, sometimes the wait list is like 4 years long, but it's like when it comes through quickly and easily is what I'm hearing. So there's this, I'm hearing this advice that it's like if you're on the wait list in certain apartment buildings or certain places you're waiting to hear back from, if you've been on them for more than 6 months, I'm hearing to call them and make sure you're either still on the list or check where you are on the wait list. Get ready though. The preparedness with coming out with this magician is like, I feel like it's going to be very soon. Okay, let me get one more. But there is something about wait list and calling to make sure you're either still on wait list or to get your name to the top of a wait list. Like sometimes, so this is what I'm being shown. Sometimes when an apartment opens up in my building and my building manager will go down the list and like the 100 people on the list will already have found their apartment and it ends up being the last applicant gets it. Right? So even though they expect to wait a year, it comes in quickly. So there's something about making sure that you get your name on wait lists, Richard. So like if somebody is telling you that there's a wait list, don't not put your name on it. Like don't lose hope and walk away and say, okay, never mind. There's this energy of making sure that you get on those wait lists, okay? Yeah, you're going to have success. You will get on this. Planning is down here. Planning, partnering, progress. Okay? So this preparedness, this planning. This is a lot of, definitely get yourself on as many wait lists as you can because I've seen it happen more than once where they've gone to call the next person on the wait list and they find that the next 30 people already found apartments, you know, and that last 1 or 2 people are on the list to get it. So definitely make sure you're getting on those wait lists. And I feel it quickening that way, like the process. Oh, we are sending you so much love, Richard. We hope you get the apartment of your dreams, like a perfect fit, the perfect spot, the perfect size, the perfect price, all of the perfectness. We are simply deciding right now that Richard is going to fall into the best apartment for them. Yeah, that'll help a lot, Richard. When that comes through, that will help a ton. I don't know how long you've been on the wait list. I feel like it's a lot longer than it used to be. You guys, I tell this story sometimes, but it seems appropriate. Richard, before I got my Section 8, I saw this apartment that I fell in love with. And I watched the movie. You may want to watch the movie The Secret, okay? So I fell in love with this apartment. I went and I got a really crappy apartment. It was the worst apartment, the worst neighborhood. It wasn't safe. It wasn't clean. The neighbors were questionable at best. And we lived there for a year. But because while I was there, I had seen The Secret, I had mentally, every night at bedtime, I imagined myself falling asleep in my dream apartment. I did this every night for a year. When I closed my eyes, I imagined the clean walls, the exposed beams, the quiet neighborhood, the locked building. And I created the energy of it already being mine in that mental space right at bedtime. And I shit you guys not, the day that HUD and Section 8 called me and said that I was approved was the same exact day that the woman called me and offered me my dream apartment. I had to turn that apartment down because I didn't have Section 8 at the time. But the day that I got Section 8, the building manager called me and offered me my dream apartment. We've now been in this building. I think we're about to sign our 11th lease here. So it's like, you know, Just putting it out there, guys. Watch The Secret, especially if this is something you're struggling with. Watch The Secret. I can't say enough about it. It just absolute miracle juice. It's like and I mean, some people would come to me and be like, how can you smile when you live in this crappy place? And it's because in my brain I was already living where I am now. It was like in my mind I was already set. I was happy and grateful to be wherever God put me. I knew I belonged there. It was like something about it all just aligned at the exact right time. And I feel like you're going to have that same experience, Richard. It's like when that Section 8 comes through, it's like all the fog will clear. Ernest, you are up right now. Thank you so much. And Grace, you as well. You're going to come up right after. Actually, technically, Grace and then Ernest. Ernest, if you could be super patient, I'm going to hit Grace first. You're welcome, Richard. Come back and let us know, too. Definitely. We're going to want to hear all about your new place, okay? Grace, are you still awake, love? Both Richards. You're both welcome. Even the Richard who didn't want a reading, you're welcome. How is Grace's week going to go, Spirit? How is Grace's week going to go? What can Grace expect from this week? What can Grace expect? Surprises? Because everything landed face down. So expect a surprise this week. Ooh, okay. There is going to be some sort of challenge or resistance, but it's going to be something that you're determined to get through. So you may be facing a fear or facing a challenge this week. Ah, okay. But in facing this fear, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Fortune favors the brave. I just heard this again, Grace. Fortune favors the brave because what's coming out is abundance, opportunity, and resources. So there is something specifically about tackling this challenge or this fear that you've been struggling with, this determination to overcome some sort of a challenge here is going to bring in this opportunity for growth and abundance. Hello. Page of Fire, creative, enthusiastic, and motivated. So stay motivated this week. Stay creative. I heard stand in your fire. Wise counselor, belonging, learning, and traditions. Interesting. I think this may be like the Hierophant energy in this deck. What a beautiful card, though. I think that's the cover art as well. Yeah, it is. So there is something, okay, you may be actually working on learning a new skill. And you're going to come to like a new level, Grace, when it comes to what you're learning. It's like there's a click. There's like this problem. Do you know how sometimes they say like the best way is to like walk away and take a deep breath? And you'll get the solution from somewhere else, from that space of peace that you're creating for yourself. There could also be a situation here, Grace, where someone who, I don't know if it's a superior at work or just a mentor that you look up to, is going to, and I love this because I'm going to say your name. They're going to grace you with wisdom. They're going to like grace you with something you haven't considered, like a new perspective, a different way of accomplishing a goal. that you're sort of frustrated about not having reached yet. Isn't that beautiful? And then, yeah, speed, activity, and multitask. Somebody, whatever this is that this person's going to give you, it's like it quickens. It quickens the process. It makes something easier. This fresh perspective makes something more efficient, more effective. It runs better, I heard. Is that her car, Spirit? Okay, let me get another one. Grace, are you having trouble with your car? So look, because Creative Project came out and we saw creative, enthusiastic, and motivated. Okay, so that's 2 on creative coming out. So whatever this is, it's like somebody helps you see something from a new, because this is multitasking too, and there's something here. There seriously is something about things becoming more efficient and more effective. So let's read this. It says, your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. Thank you, Spirit. That was beautiful. Okay, great. Your car is 24 years old. I was only kidding. I'm not wishing any ill will on your car. I promise you. We hope that Grace's car runs for another 24 years, Spirit, at least. Grace, I don't know if you've been thinking about starting something new, but the oh my God, I'm going to spill this word all over the place. Entrepreneur card also came out. So when I'm saying there may be a mentor, it could be somebody that's already doing something that you want to do. Okay, and I don't know if they give you some sort of insight that gives you that final push in the right direction for it. I would take this as a confirmation if there's something you've been thinking about starting, but you've been stalling on it. I would definitely look more into it. So it says, self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your coworkers and teammates who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. So your mentors may very well be your angels. I just want to say that, okay? Your mentors on this may very well be your angels. You need a car. You need, well, I mean, look at this, shower abundance. And trustworthy guidance on the bottom. So seriously tapping into your spirit guides right now. They're trying to open up a door to abundance for you. I don't know, Grace, if you have some self-doubt. Like if you have this really great idea, but self-doubt is stopping you from really looking into how to get started. I'm getting this like feeling, Grace, of like having the desire to get started, but not knowing where to start. Ask Chat GPT. I ain't gonna lie. I got Chat GPT guys helping me with my business plan because I don't write business plans. It's not my thing, right? But they write, Chat GPT writes them very well. I could tell you that. So if there's something that you've been wanting to start, Grace, that you haven't quite tapped into where to begin, just start with Google. Start with just asking, okay? You'd be surprised is what I'm hearing. You'd be surprised what you get back. Oh, that was beautiful, Grace. Ernest, you are up. And you are my last one, Ernest. You are my last one for this evening. Sorry, guys, I am cutting it short tonight because I do have an appointment tomorrow morning. And I do have to walk across town for it. if I didn't have to be up early and walk across town tomorrow, I would stay later. But alas. So, Ernest, you are my last one. Grace, I'm sending you so much love and new car vibes, okay? It's like easy new car vibes, not like force her into having to buy a new car she can't afford, spirit, wins a new car vibes, okay? Like, just to be clear, God, we want Grace to win a new car out of nowhere. I don't care. I don't get how you gonna do that. Just don't make it a karmic lesson. That's all I'm asking. Oh, what's that, Cynthia? Oh, that's so weird, Cynthia. No, I don't feel like the business plan really contains much in the line of personal info. Um, but that's good to know. That's good to know. But still, it's like just Google. Like if you have a good idea, don't be quick to dismiss it. Just Google it. Just Google it. Just see where it gets you. You never know what kind of inspiration you're gonna find in there. Just a new car. Yeah, no karma. Just a new car. You can leave the ma. She just wants the car. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's so cute, Ernest. Last call, Ernest. All right, I'm going to do one for Ernest, guys, because they only asked a bazillion times. So, Ernest, you are going to be time-stamped. Oh, there you are. Ernest, do you have a question? I was about to time-stamp you, friend. But you're good. What you got? Random reading. All right, general reading for Ernest. What does Ernest need to know going into this week, Spirit? What does Ernest need to be aware of going into this week? What does Ernest need to know for this Lion's Gate? Happy Leo season, y'all. We've been waiting for this. Ooh, okay. That was a cool flip. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it, Ernest. I don't know what it is, but go for it. It says, your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. Life purpose coming out with that. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Oh, I love that. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. Ooh. Oh, Kathleen and JRock, I love you guys so much. You had to say today was your birthday, JRock, because I absolutely closed my list like 5 minutes ago so I could go to bed early, but now I have to put JRock on. And if I have to put JRock on my list, then I have to put Kathleen on my list. So, Kathleen, you can thank JRock for birthdaying you up a reading. so, so, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. So let me see. Ernest, I didn't get all of you yet. Let's keep going. Let's get a couple more for Ernest. What does Ernest need to know coming into this week? What does Ernest need to know? We've got go for it. We've got life purpose, but it's like serving others. Listen, serving others frees you up, okay? It frees you up, Ernest. So we have a 10 of air here. Usually it's endings, recovery, and freedom. So it's an end of a cycle. It's an end of a cycle coming. So I feel like there is something, Ernest, that you've been working to manifest. And you're right on the cusp of bringing it in. It has to do with money, but it also has to do with purpose. Be confident, okay? It says confident, passionate, and adventurous. What stood out to me most was the confidence. That's that go for it energy, that confidence coming through. I'm also getting, it's like a very earnest, it's like deciding to end a cycle yourself. It's deciding to close the door on, the first thing I heard was fear of success. The second thing I heard was self-doubt. So it's closing the door on fear and doubt. I see 33 twice up there because I see three. Okay, thank you. I see 3 hours, 30 minutes, 30 seconds, and 33. So 333 could stand out to you this week, Ernest. And to me, that's a lot of like work, self-work. Working on self, working towards alignment. Look at what's coming out. Right when I'm saying the threes, guys, we got 3 of air. So sorrow, forgiveness, healing. That's 3 of swords energy. Know that your angels are with you with whatever the struggle is that you're having right now. Whatever is bringing your energy down. I'm hearing specifically Raphael. Raphael is the angel of healing, so you may want to actually be willing to speak to Raphael at this time, Ernest. Okay. Let me get one more, Ernest. I'm sorry, Dominic. My list is actually closed right now. But I will be back on Wednesday. I just have 2 more readings and I am out of here for the night. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate you. Prosperous, generous, and successful. We have a King of Pentacles coming out. It's interesting because I've never quite associated Raphael with money. But it's like as the angel of healing, if you are experiencing some sort of financial distress, praying to and asking, specifically asking Raphael to help you will bring relief, will bring a change or a shift in that energy, Ernest. I hope that makes sense. I hope that is helpful for you. I am sending you a ton of love at this time. There is here a decision that you need to make to pull yourself out of these stuck and lower vibrations. It's self-actualizing energy. It's you who has to put an end to a cycle. But it's like once you do that, Spirit is going to open the doors, open the path to living in purpose. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. JRock, happy birthday. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? I haven't had any of my kombucha, so I'm going to have a sip of kombucha. You're welcome, Dominic. I'm so sorry, love. I will be back Wednesday, guys. Probably sometime between 6 and 7. It seems in the summer I'm a little closer to 7. Something good to hear. I like that. Okay, we'll start with this angel message card. Or I mean these daily guidance angels. I like them. While I sip my coffee. That's going to be really good for my bedtime, huh? Here we go. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the subscribes and also for the donations. I appreciate it so much. Trustworthy guidance. I love that. Give me something good. Oh, okay. Joy. Also, there's something here. I gotta say, dolphins are always one of my soulmate vibes. So if you have been struggling, JRock, with reconciling around a situation with a soulmate, I would say that this message may be directly linked to that. But let's see. Let's keep digging. It says trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. It says, ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. Okay. And then this card says joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It is the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. So enjoy your birthday, right? Right? There's something here. It's like, I don't know, JRock, if you've gotten to the age yet where you just don't get presents like you used to. But there is something about just receiving your birthday as a gift. It's like being grateful for the gift of life that will help bring in this joyous energy towards you. But let's get one more from this deck. I love the messages on this deck. One more, spirit. Cleanse and detoxify. Cleanse and detoxify. Aw, JRock, I'm sending you tons of love. Cleanse and detoxify. It says, with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. It says, at your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. This sounds like growing up energy if ever I saw it, right? Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. I don't know, did you party for your birthday? Don't forget to hydrate. Okay, if you kicked back with a couple drinks today, make sure that you hydrate. Okay. Make sure you're getting water in between them, okay? Make sure you spend some time detoxing after your celebration, JRock. What else does JRock need to know on this? Their beautiful birthday. What can we share with them, Spirit, on this, their beautiful birthday? What other gifts can we give them energetically? What other gifts can we send them? Inspiration, communication. So happy birthday. Let us inspire you. I inspired. I'm laughing. I'm just laughing. Ah, look at this. I think you were just meant here to be here to hear happy birthday. I'm laughing about this because it's like, Inspiration, automatically, JRock, I was thinking Aya inspired, right? And then what came after that was a psychic. So a loving, giving psychic. So giving you this reading, right, is a gift. Thank you, Spirit. That's really funny. It's a gift of not only inspiration, but it's also recognition, your self-esteem. Oh my gosh, JRock, that was so cute. Happy birthday. Happy, happy birthday. It was a really cute reading. I adore it. I want to get you one more, but it was really cute. Let me get you one more. Oops, birthday bonus. Inspiration came out twice. You can't make it up. So you were just meant to be here for your birthday with us. We got inspiration twice. Fulfillment, faith. Aw, it's beautiful energy. I love it. Thank you for celebrating your birthday with us, JRock. We're blessed to have you. Kathleen, you are the last one, my love. Are you still here? Do you have a question? Thank you guys all for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for being respectful in the chat. Please remember, guys, that the readings are for discernment. Take only what resonates and inspires you on your healing journey and leave the rest, okay? Sure, Kathleen. Did you want to ask anything specific, or do you just want to see what the energy is between you right now? Or their energy specifically? Ah, thank you, JRock. How old are you this year? Do you mind me asking? You don't have to out yourself. I stopped counting how old I was when I turned 21 and I could drink legally. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm really like, and actually I got bored and stopped drinking when I was 21 too. Go figure. It was like once it was legal, it was no longer fun. It's like seriously though. All right, you don't know what's going on between us, what to do. Okay, Spirit, give Kathleen a little bit. 38 was a good year. I love turning 40. I'm not gonna lie. When I turned 30 and when I turned 40, those were two of my most favorite birthdays. When I turned 30, I took the train from, that was when I took the train from Syracuse to San Francisco. Absolutely worth it. I would do that all again. All right, Kathleen. Blessings. I had a quick little reconnect thing, but it looks like it's working again. Okay, what do we got here? 9 of Cups. Wishes, dreams, and happiness. Kathleen, there is an opportunity here. Wish come true energy, manifestation. There is something, okay, Kathleen, there's something very specific about staying positive right now and how staying positive can make all the difference in this connection at this time. I'm hearing don't let the illusion confuse your vision. Okay, so what does she need to do, Spirit? What does she need to do? Ooh, to gain the clarity. What is your advice? What is your advice? What is the advice? What is the advice? So there is conflict here and challenges and resistance coming through. A sense of competition. I don't know. It looks like you're guarded and he's guarding against. I don't know if you're getting defensive. You may want to check your defensiveness. There is something here about listen, Kathleen, what's coming through is that they're going through something that they don't feel comfortable sharing with you, and you're taking it personally, and that's what's causing the friction between you two. But there is this energy of giving him space to work through it. So we have, this could be work related. It may have nothing to do with you at all. So we have King of Earth in reverse, and we have overworked, stressed out, and imbalanced also in reverse. To me, this signifies a struggle that they're having with work right now. It's like completely unrelated to you, but it's affecting the connection. So let me see. Seriously, Mercury retrograde's got my lips not working right tonight, Cynthia. So it says fairness, the law of karma. So there's definitely something that needs to be balanced out. So will this person come back around? Will there be some sort of resolution in the partnership? What is the resolution for the partnership? Definitely give them space while they work through it. And the bigger key, Kathleen, is not to take it personally. Yeah, listen, sit back, act on what is right in your life. You're the empress right here, right? It's working on self, creating the abundance and the environment that you need to be happy and succeed in your life is of utmost importance. And mostly the Empress tells me it's not a chasing vibe, okay? It's definitely a sitting back and giving him the space to sort out whatever he has to sort out. Right now, he is not feeling like an emperor. Knight of Love, my list is closed. There's indecision, avoidance, and confusion. Kathleen, does he tend to be like avoidant in nature overall? I feel like if you push him, you're not going to like the result that you get, because the conflict is going to add to their avoidance. It's like if you add any conflict, he's going to be even more avoidant. Oh, yeah. It's tough with avoidant men. It really is, Kathleen. It's super tough with avoidant men. Yeah, he's super not happy right now with his life. And I would definitely trust your intuition to stay back, because we have Four of Wands, and at the bottom it says distraction, self-absorption, and discontentment. And I really do think it's the work stuff. I don't think it's the relationship stuff. Intuition came out too with the moon. I don't know if you really have to talk to them. I say that because we have this Nine of Fire, this Nine of Wands on the bottom. It says protection, preparedness, and resilience. And I really get this energy of just, I can ask really quick if his energy or if his feelings are still there for you. But I'm just getting this energy of like you being able to hang back and allowing him to come back towards you is going to make all the difference. Like you don't have to say anything at all. Okay? I know you want to get the ball of communication running again, but it feels like just the act of trying to get him to talk to you is going to make him even more avoidant. But let me get one more. How are his feelings right now about the connection, Spirit? Where are his feelings and his thoughts about the connection? King of Water. That's a good sign. And the Dreamer. So the Fool and the King of Waters. Compassionate, understanding, trustworthy, beginning, believing, protected. Yeah, like honestly, I would just give him this space to come to you on his own, to open up to you on his own. And it's like the way you receive him is going to build your trust. It's going to, he is coming back around. The Chariot is on the bottom. Willpower, victory, and recognition. And the Chariot is self-mastery. So it's like when he gets his ish together, he's definitely going to come back towards you. But there's not really any indication of how long that's going to take. But I can tell you that, like, if you try to, I heard, circumvent it, it's going to create more avoidance. We don't want to do that. Okay? We don't want to do that. Let me get you. I'm going to get you actually a St. Michael card. They got little prayers on them. Oh, honey, I wish I could read for you. This is my last reading for the night. Guys, I will be back on Wednesday to do more readings. Ah, Cynthia, no, not the fans. Not the fans, no. I'll be your biggest fan. It's a bit of a joke. Bit of a joke. Look at Guardian and Protected is coming out. Says thing, which I want to point out we had in the tarot cards come out, right? Protection. So thank you for protecting my loved ones and me. You know what? Screenshot this prayer, Kathleen, because I feel like it's going to be useful for you. So thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and that all of our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. And then self-respect. Oh, Kathleen, this is the energy of sitting back and just focusing on your own journey and making sure that you take care of you first, okay? It says, Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people. Oh, those are both beautiful. I really love the guarded and protected one. I can't remember the name of this symbol. Does anybody remember the name of this? Because this is like the 5th time I've seen it in the last day and a half. I think it is also on, yeah, it's also here on the dress. The little 3 looking thing. And I feel like I saw it today with a definition on it, and I thank you. It is an Om symbol, and I feel like I saw it with a definition on it. And I can't remember what it is, though. So look that up. So look up the Om symbol, because it may be significant to you, Kathleen, on your journey as well. I'm going to look it up myself. Thank you guys so much. I hate to rush off on you guys this evening. I do have that appointment tomorrow, so I do have to close my list a little earlier. Kathleen, I would look it up. Look up the Om symbol because there's something in there for you. There's also something in there for me. It's been trying to get my attention for a couple days now. I do appreciate you guys so much. What do you mean where, blessings? Oh. Oh, you guys are talking about a program to get Cynthia some help. Oh, I like that. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being helpful for each other. I appreciate you all so much. You have no idea. Please remember, guys, please remember that these readings are for discernment. Take only what resonates and what inspires you on your journey. Cynthia, I didn't realize you were in the U.S. Where are you from? How did I not know this sooner? Where are you from, my love? Oh, you're from Virginia, but you're not currently there. Okay. Maybe I misunderstood that. Okay. All right. Well, we'll save it for another day then, Cynthia. But I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for checking out this new deck with me tonight. That was a lot of fun. I love opening up new decks with you guys. I appreciate you so much. And until next time, guys, please stay inspired. Love you. We'll see you Wednesday.